with that, return to the Auroraverse once more. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream today. I'm still blurry, it pisses me off, but hello, how's it going everybody? Hope your day has been well, and hope your day is getting better, because today we have the likes of Secrets in the Sands, episode 15, for each and every single one of you guys. Also, I will say, as we're coming to a close with when it comes to this arc, like this little chapter in Soulbound, we also need to let everybody know that for, hey, all the artists out there, we're going to be doing another starting soon screen very, very soon. So if you have any art for Project Aurora or Soulbound that you want included into the likes of the art showcase, by all means, make sure to, well, stay tuned, because we're going to drop an announcement later, probably in a week or two, maybe 3, saying, hey, let me know and I'll include all your stuff social-wise and all that into the new art showcase. But yeah, more information about that way down the line, so just keep it in mind. So, and also, hey, if you ever do any more Soulbound or Project Aurora themed things, then yeah, we will be able to add that to the starting soon thingy. Any other announcements? No games this or next week, and no game tomorrow for Valley of Dreams. It's going to be our break week. So this is, excuse me, this is it. This is all that we got. Let's make sure that we can, you know, prepare ourselves for this adventure coming up soon. Now with that, all right, let's do this. I think I should probably, you know, prepare myself. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Is it nap time? Wake up! Wake the fuck up! We got, guys, we have D&D.
Time is it?
Oh,
Hang on, my alarm's going off.
5 more minutes.
Did I oversleep?
Oh, God.
Oh, it's a good thing I slept. It's a good thing I slept in my wake-up clothes.
Hey, wait.
My
Fucking
wake-up
serious.
clothes.
Set off my goddamn alarm. I'm like 30 minutes late.
I'm so glad I wear this necklace to bed every day of my life.
Don't worry, I'll be your alarm now. My name is Bovie Von Bovie, and I'm a certified alarm clock.
Oh, look, there's coffee here. Oh, how convenient.
You guys are
That energy
stupid.
drink, Raven. Smart move.
Yeah.
You guys are so dumb.
Hey, can I get a shot?
Oh
I would
my
like some
god.
shots.
Yeah. Guys, it's like
Oh, I
fucking,
love wings.
it's barely 1:14.
What are you talking about? It's
man.
10:14.
Is right here.
All right, but how has everybody been doing today? Everything good? Everybody ready to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Much better.
Method acting this waking up.
Oh my god.
Method acting is the best way to wake up. What
This
do you
was-
mean?
This was one thing that I was mentioning. If you guys want to maybe like think and brainstorm in your heads what we want to start off with. So, as remember last time with the session, we ended with Zale and Ezran and Ilva and Creelan off to the side on Yasuda Island. But if, obviously as you guys are separated, I'll leave it up to the players always on it. If anybody wants to go first or have a scene start first, they can always choose or opt for it. Whether we want to start back at base with Phoebe, Ilva, or not Ilva, Phoebe and Sirius, or, you know, everybody else over on Yasuda Island. Or we can even look towards Farmer as they're getting ready to finish up with the garden. So, choice is yours. You guys can think about that, brainstorm it, or you can type in the Secrets in the Sands chat on what you want to do first. But yeah, we will figure all that out in just a moment. But for right now, let me go. Shut up, music bot. You're not even in here yet. I need you to play this theme song.
Harsh.
Someone needs to make like a spirit, or like a bard spirit, or like a music bot spirit, and then maybe I can like pay a little extra to get the bard bot image replaced with that. I think that'd be cute.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. All right.
I just enticing you with pancakes.
Who should draw this? All right, who wants to draw a music spirit, like a DJ spirit?
I'm respectfully looking at Mort.
But I want to give all the others a chance. Mort drew this other NPC. Finn drew Bilroy.
I think it would be great if it was like a spirit with black hair, but it had the undercut all to the side, and then had nerdy glasses.
Yeah.
And then have the headphones.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I will look into some artists, see like who's busy and who's like not. But in the meantime, I need each and every one of you all to do one thing. To gather around the table, and let me tell you all a Voden fable. To gather around for the tale of these survivors. For this is a tale of a looming corruption and the mysteries within. For this, my friends, be the infamous tale of the secrets within the sands, and the legendary tale of the soul bound. If it was here, we'd pick back up on this tale as we'd find our heroes reconvening in their oasis home after their discussion with Queen Straftara. Here, a day of production was had across all of our individuals. Our warforged artificer and farmer would decide to start designing the garden and farms for the populace. Meanwhile, the fearbog druid Sirius would let the stars cling to the land and provide fertile grounds. Meanwhile, Phoebe, our Yuan-Ti witch, would look into a bit of her past as she talked to the ex-Inquisitor, an intelligent engineer known as a Fixer. She'd seek to learn knowledge about her arm, but upon doing so, would find as there were several vials residing there, and inside each one, the souls of the past. She'd look over towards the oculi sorcerer Zale for consolidation, but busy with his own devils to face, he'd have to postpone that conversation for a bit. Zale would have an early morning as he'd train with the Kinsei monk and Kreelin, who'd battle atop the roofs at barely 4 a.m. in the morning. But regardless, here they would be. The fighting would have to prove useful enough as they would have alongside, or they would have Ilva tag alongside them as they all would return to Yasuda Island. It'd be here where Zaya would face off with the devil who gave him his strength, as he would square off with Ezran, the pride of Father Rakdos. It'd be a close battle as their strength were evenly matched, but ultimately, it'd come down to one single strike from Zale that take down the seventh sin. As this were to occur, Zale would awaken back onto the island with Ezran, and also finally, 2 horns fully grown. The aftermath of all this, we'll have to wait and see in session 15 in the last chapter of this arc of Secrets in the Sands. With that, my friends, let us pick back up where we left off, as I'm gonna switch over to the new or to the other sort of soundtrack.
Thank you, Matt, for the great intro as usual. Very good.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bow. Bow. Bow.
I gotta look back on these VODs. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So, question: did you guys have a preference on where you guys started off with, or nah?
I'm cool with anything, dude.
I'm excited about farming, so
I'm
I want to hand it over to Farmer.
The only thing I can really do is set the scene for after I finish the 8 hours.
All right, let's go with that then. Let's head back to the Oasis. So, as we look towards our individuals, off to the side was first off Zale and Kreelin. You guys aren't here. Same thing with you. Same thing with you, Ilva. You're gone.
That hurts.
We look over towards these 3 individuals, and Phoebe, Farmer, and Sirius. At this point, Sirius, you would notice as it seems the grounds, the lands about, you've done all that you can for them. You let the stars cling towards them, bringing forth new life in this strange, strange land. However, the only thing that you can do at this point is leave it up to simple time, simple fate. With that, you notice as the grounds begin to grow further and further, Farmer, you looking over towards Professor Sparks and the other spirits as they're still constructing the garden off to the side. Work is getting well done. However, it seems that some crops have even grown at a sort of strangely fast pace. Regardless, this is voting time. You look up towards the sky and you notice as it begins to crack and shatter above. You notice as bits of astral particles and dust begins to fall as it turns from a darkened sky of night to a brightened sky of day. With that, Phoebe, you look over and you see as the stars begin to drop from the sky, clinging down to the ground next to Sirius and all around you. With that, you look over, lots of things are on your minds. What do you three say? What do you three do in this moment? Hi, I'm Bovie. I think I should probably start off with this one. All right,
Yes,
so everybody.
let's have Bobby
Alright,
start.
serious. It's
All right, so this is the
Bovie,
Secrets in the
woo!
Sands show. I am your host, Bovie Von Bovie, the Druid
I
Monk.
dropkick Bovie.
Don't you dare interrupt my show, boy. I need something to entertain myself. But anyways, here, fine, take the fucking mic. Sirius, you're up. What are you saying or doing at this moment in time?
After essentially using the time to cast plant growth to meditate and ponder upon the future of our group, Sirius gets up and takes a wide stretch. Oh, that was almost as good as the rest. Oh, my back. Oh, wait. Cracks it.
Oh,
Oh, hunching over hurts. Oh, hi, Phoebe. Alright. Are you okay? Did I... None of the stars kind of cling on you too much? I'm sorry, it seems to have an effect.
What? Oh, you mean, oh, the thing you did. Yeah, no, it was nice. I think we not liked it.
Anything else that needs to be on? Or anything I can help you with?
Oh, no, totally, no, not fine.
Insight check.
Deception check. Phoebe, make a deception check.
All of your growth problems up to this moment has led to this moment. Roll it, super!
thank you, Ducky.
Bruh!
Yeah,
maybe you haven't had a lot of
she
girlfriends, my
lying, bro.
apologies.
She lying. But if you want, Phoebe, you did receive you don't give a D6 Madraw, but you do gain an inspiration point from Madraw. There you go. So if you ever want to re-roll, you can, but it's up to you,
Okay.
or you want to save it for later.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, with that serious, you know something's definitely more is going on here.
I sense something is amiss. You seem a little bit troubled.
I mean, don't I always? It's fine. It's just probably just like an energy that I'm giving off all the time.
Oh yeah, so from the attempted kidnapping and what a kind of words said from the Golden Knights, you do seem like a lot on the plate.
Yeah, no, I'm not troubled. Well, I am, but I'm just... It's fine, you know, I'll just meditate a little on it.
Yes, that would be a good idea. And Sirius kind of awkwardly place a hand on your shoulder and just
I kind of move away from that.
You need to air shoulder, man. Come on, man.
oh, sorry. Yes, like before, maybe when we had the pillow forts, the talks, we think you could share some things with us if you're comfortable with that.
Just me?
Things, well, you seem to be more troubled in the way, so if you again want to share such things, it's help take the burden off. At least some other worries, maybe, or if there's any way I can maybe help in some way, my services are always open to you.
Right, okay. Thanks, Sirius.
Of course. Yes. For the most part, where it's there.
On a little adventure?
On his own? Did he go to the desert on his
Oh
own?
no, he's not alone. Don't worry.
Of course. Oh yes, Barba, hi. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something? I was just adoring the rate of growth of some of this agricultural harvest.
Ah yes. Being more in tune with the land here, I seem to find a way to more encourage the lands here to sprout. Hope it brings more fruition in our future endeavors and hopefully on our survival.
I can tell from my assessment that it has greatly increased the yield, and we should have a bountiful amount of food.
Good. So there's one last thing to worry about here. We have food, we have water.
Yes, enough food to sustain basically all of us for multiple days. And at the rate that it is growing, we should have a self-sustaining settlement in no time.
Good. That is good. That's very good. Yes.
And he's going to look between the both of you as you are both of you are having kind of a more private conversation, and just like a complete dolt and not being able to interpret the having not a whole lot of emotional intelligence. He's just going to be like, well, I hope you the best on your conversation. I have some work to do. Ta-ta!
Okay, bye. Wait, there's a bit more, but that's for a later time. Yes. Is there anything you need, Phoebe? Is there anything I can help you with?
No, like I said, I'm fine. I can handle it. Why don't you go talk to farmer? Seems like you want to do that.
Yeah, it's again just Sirius is being just like hyper awkward at the moment. I hope the roleplay is kind of insinuating that.
Don't worry, we know.
Alright, cool. Character depletion set. He's. Then I guess I'll go do that. Bye.
Bye.
Necessarily just come over to the garden. I don't know why I blanked out there, and just kind of see how much the yielding has been done.
You could definitely see farmer.
Oh my god, I'm fucking muted. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very it's a very interesting time trying to DM while muted. It's very, very cool. You should try
It's
it,
like
guys.
a game of charades.
Yeah. Okay. As I was saying, this fucking Billroy guy was calling over to farmer. Serious. As you're kind of checking on the general what the garden looks like. Billroy's kind of gonna explain anyways, so I'll just say. So between likes of you two, the farm has been growing at a wild and rapid pace. Well done, well done. There seemed to be that a couple of those little druidic magics that you did, and also the sort of preparation process you provided, farmer, really helped out. I will say though, we need to be a little bit careful. We might actually have a little bit of a overabundance of food, and this garden might grow a little bit too wild if we don't keep an eye on it. But I'll leave that to you guys. Besides that, my I have a person to introduce you to. He's around here, but you may want to gather everybody else up, like Zale and everybody, so he doesn't have to introduce himself twice, you know? He should be a friendly-ish guy. He's something. Anyways, if you ever need any more gardens and all that sort of stuff, then yeah, you just let me know and I'll get to building.
What would you suggest in order to, since it seems we have the exact opposite problem, what would you suggest to control the growth of the garden? I imagine setting up a concrete, not literal concrete, ha, 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 but a concrete barrier of sorts to contain the growth. However, as you can see, we do not have a lot of lumber. And not necessarily a lot of stone either. Perhaps a trench or moat?
Well, that's not a bad idea. Definitely be able to contain it. Well, judging by the fact that it's being enhanced significantly by druidic magic, it'd probably be druid magic or just magic in general that'd be able to help, sort of contain it. But you can also take a scientific approach, like you were saying. That also works really well, and you don't have to worry about any things like that. But it'd probably rely on, well, nature or physical labor for that sort of thing.
Are you telling me to do a nature check?
Nah, it's more of like you have the option of like if you want to straight up make like a trench and moat and all that stuff, you can. That's one way to tackle it. Gilroy is just like he doesn't know. Well, he just gets the schematics and builds it. He does the physical labor. He's not the architect, you know. In this case, he's more so like, I don't know, if Magic started it, Magic can probably finish it.
I mean, Farmer's going to look around, and he's basically going to say, Magic has become quite a convenience. However, I prefer practical solutions personally. And he's going to look over to Professor Spark, and Professor Spark is going to sort of chirp up. I don't know if Professor Spark is that size anymore.
Oh, nah, he should be smaller by now.
All right. I think maybe it would be good. I mean, I'm sorry for making you shrink, Professor Spark, because I'm probably going to cast Enlarge on him again. and basically, my next thing would be to build out something that would dig some sort of trench around, like a moat. Gotcha.
Let me make a note for that. Yeah, so for that, I mean, you don't really need to make a check for it. It's just, again, time and effort done by the likes of Professor Sparks, and just even yourself if you want to help out with that. You start digging up the likes of a moat, a little bit of a small trench, and I'm assuming you're filling it up with water, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's right next to the oasis, so the oasis water would fill that.
Exactly.
It'd be more of a canal sort of moat, but it wouldn't be so big as, it'd be a 5 by 5 by 5. It might have a little bridge at a couple spots, and that's about it.
You got it.
To interject, Sirius could offer help moving the water and possibly helping with the trenches as well.
Dokie, let me do this. Boop. And then we're going to do, can I change the color of it? I cannot. That's fine. Oh, wait, no. Actually, hey, you know what? If you want to do some grid design over here in D&D, I'll leave that to you exactly on where you want to place the bridges. I know what you're trying to do, but I'll leave it to where you do the coloring. Like you do the grids, because the colors will look different when I show it to the map maker, so it doesn't get confused. Thank you.
Like that.
And then, Sirius, what were you saying?
Oh, I would just interject and seeing that Farmer and Bill were kind of going through more ideas of how to enhance the garden here, he would kind of just awkwardly interject. I can help move the water if that would help you.
You begin to
yeah,
hear somebody
hold
speak.
on. Farm is gonna be like, your assistance would be appreciated, and I do believe that you have a greater way of magic of the natural elements than I do. Also, since we are talking about different contributions, I don't know where I'm going. Hold on. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Awesome.
He's throwing shade.
I agree, Bird, in background.
Fucking Creelan.
I don't know. Now I ought to think of things that Creelan and or Phoebe could do.
Oh.
Or could get involved in if they wanted to.
Well, that being said, here while you think, have an inspiration point from Quaint Cat. Boom.
Yay!
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow.
So here, if you do you need us to come back to you then, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, easy peasy. And then Phoebes, you and Sirius, you guys are good to go, or you want us to, or you need something to do real quick?
I'm good to go, but can I have Nuna back?
Yeah, she's right here. Oh, you want her token? I gotcha.
I want the real Nuna.
I control that one.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, here for the time being, let me get you control.
Nuna.
Water weirdling.
Mass
This one?
produce Nuna.
No, it's not that one.
Ooh, I
Is
just
that
thought
one?
of something.
It's not that one.
I'll bring it up later.
All right, I will work on this right now. Here, I gotcha. Images. I'm gonna be making those tokens. Okay, so for the time being, we will look over towards our other individuals far, far away in a strange land, aka on top of a giant floating island doomed to explode in only a couple of minutes. Anyways,
Alright.
Desert City.
They
look
only
back-
had a way to stop such things.
Shut up, dude.
We look over and also Max, you want me to change your art back? I just copied and pasted your tokens earlier.
Sure, I'm fine with anything, dude.
Alright, whatever, we'll leave it this one then. As you return back, you see as Zale is bloodied. Oh, actually not bloodied. You'd be perfectly fine. You're at full health, actually.
Oh, I'm not dying? That's great.
Nah,
Glad to hear.
You're not dying, you didn't use any spell slots, it's all in your head kind of deal. But you would notice as Ezran's case is not necessarily the same. You would notice as he is definitely knocked the fuck out right now. Exhausted. You probably need to slap him awake or slap him with some healing for sure. But at this point, Elva Creelan, you look over and you see as Zale has this sort of strange new horn, or set of horns, amongst his forehead. You notice as there also is another individual, one of you who seems somewhat familiar, to the other not so much. Regardless, it seems to be that Zale is done with whatever he needed to do. Ezra's still sleeping and unconscious. What would you guys all like to say or do?
I won. Holy fucking shit, I won! I mean, I knew I would win, but, oh, holy shit, Creelan, thank you so much, thank you. As he starts to, like, shake him rapidly.
Welcome.
Oh, he's unconscious, oh shit. Ilva, can you, do your thing?
My thing.
Yeah.
Elva, as you look over towards this individual, you remember seeing them from long ago, but...
Yeah, full of himself, super egotistical. I remember.
Yeah. So I don't need to explain it, but you see as regardless, they lay here, seem to being unconscious. Not really many bruises or marks on them, but couple of scratches, couple of cuts. Yeah, they're breathing at least.
You want me to heal him?
That would be preferable, yes. Please.
Any reason why, particularly?
It's better than him being on the ground.
But you're the one that defeated him, right?
I can't heal people. Please.
I don't think he'll cause issues, but
He's not going to cause issues.
no, just because you beat him once.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. I'm acquainted with this gentleman here, so
So I've heard.
just be careful.
I will be.
And that goes for you too, Krillin.
Absolutely.
Considering we're from the same place. And I guess we'll frickin' heal him.
All right, as you do, cure wounds, healing word, whatever you wish. Cast it on him, and let's see what happens.
Let's pray that my mental energy is just not there right now for healing or cure wounds. You know, maybe it's just like a 1d8. You know, that'd be like just one. You know, that'd be super sweet.
So here's what happens. As you're sort of healing him or in the process of doing so, you notice as the divine energy beginning to wash over this individual, it doesn't just necessarily like, how you say, it doesn't just immediately close the wound similar to how you've healed all your other allies. You notice as it begins to sort of burn and sear, almost like as if you were cauterizing a wound over them. You see as a bit of sort of smoke begins to build up amongst them, but eventually they begin to sort of take and inhale a deep breath. Ow, fuck. What the hell is... Ow! He's gonna look over, seeing his skin is literally fucking burning as he's healed by divine magic. Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, do you need more healing?
What? Who the fuck? Wait. Where am I?
Here's another healing.
Ow! Fuck! He's gonna like sort of like kick you off or pushing you off to the side. Not like a sort of like I punch you in the face, but more so just like get the fuck off me sort of deal. As you do so, you'll see as he sort of scrambles, kind of sitting up a little bit, looking around. Where the hell am I? What is this place?
Welcome to the Oasis.
Kind of look at you for a moment. Wait. What are you doing here? Wait, what are you doing here?
Honestly, I've been asking myself that for a while. I'm not too sure.
Oasis. Are we in Talos or something?
No, we're not on Tahiri.
Shit. He's gonna look around, look towards the statue, look towards Krillin, all the individuals surrounding him. Ow. Kinda look towards Zale. Here, give me a hand. Ah,
Oh,
God.
he'll help him up. He's like, you know, I was really hoping you wouldn't end up here. Just this place fucking sucks.
Ah, shit. This must be the place where fucking they were talking about. You see as he says that sentence, he begins, it's you, Ilva, and you, Krillin, will be able to know with your passive insights. He was getting ready to say something or someone and then stopped himself and then just said that, or replaced it with they.
Just gonna poke him. What were you gonna say, sorry?
I think
Do you need more healing?
no, God, no.
I think you need more healing.
I don't touch me or I'll cut your fucking hand off.
You sure? I mean, you look pretty badly hit.
I
think
will
you need
cut your
some
hand.
What were you gonna say, sorry?
You're- Where the hell is Sid? With that, also, let me add his health. He'll look around. I thought I heard of this. Wait, what is this place called? Voden? Is Voden the
Unfortunately.
thing you're
Yeah,
referring to?
yeah.
Yeah, This is the place a friend of mine, a Minotaur guy, he was mentioning. Oh, God. Well, this must be Yasuda and all that.
Yep, it is.
Zale, these your friends or whatever you're mentioning?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ugh. Nice to meet you all, I guess. My head still hurts, a little bit, groggy, but, name's Ezrin. Who all are you?
You know awfully a lot for someone who just literally bamped into here.
I have, let's just say, unfriendly contact who told me stuff. I'll just leave it at that.
And this Minotaur fellow?
Minotaur, he, doubt you know him, but, actually, no, you probably should. You were there at the villa, battlefield, the camp, everything. Remember, big guy named Captain Fable? Ring a bell?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, he, a couple of other individuals, as I mentioned to Zale at one point. We heard a voice of some sorts. Got called by one. All of us, a couple other individuals. We got gathered around towards, hold on, what was it? Make sure. It was a strange sort of mountain range. Afterwards, we got these strange sort of visions and more. Something staring at us. And after that, just darkness. Waking up in completely different fucking place. Woke up in like a forest or something. Really boring. Nothing really do. Just sit
You were never
around and wait
encased
for this.
with, Crystal?
Say it again.
You were never encased with Crystal at all?
No. All I know is they were just saying over and over again, join us, corruption, join us, corruption. As he says this, nothing happens.
What?
What? Wait, you did
Lucky motherfucker. Alright.
me having a fucking panic attack over in the fucking corner? Jesus. Wait,
What?
you didn't say that word?
How are you not?
What? It's just a fucking word.
Whenever
Just a word.
people say that, no. Whenever people say that, they take, for lack of better reasoning, damage.
That's stupid.
Say, why don't you prove to him?
I'd rather not.
Why, being a little bitch? Do it.
No, I am not.
I think he's
Getting
scared.
taunted by the DM.
Awful.
Hey, man. You'll see as, I'll just say, but yeah, just hearing those words nearly got driven insane. And then eventually woke up there. Actually, speaking of which, I got an idea. You'll see as he begins to pull out a couple of, or a little small sort of stone off to the side that kind of has a little bit of a sort of infernal arcane rune grained onto it. I gotta make a call of some sorts. We'll see as he begins to start casting a spell. All of you can make, well, Ilva, you can make an Arcana check. Same thing with you, Zale.
It's sending. I know it.
Yeah, you know
I
it.
use it.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you already know what it is then. Zale, you have no idea, but you can make an Arcana check to figure it out.
Pretty colors.
22. All right, you know it's you've heard of the spell before. It is sending. before he does so, look over towards
Poor
Zale.
Krillin.
It's like, I don't fucking know what magic is.
What's the magic?
Before I do this, question. You see any, sort of, put it lightly, fiends, devils, demons, or something that are running around here? Or just in the general area? Anything like, these sort of astral figures also?
Yeah. For sure.
Sometimes.
Hmm.
But specifically astro people, not the devil part.
It's hard to know, like, what constitutes as a devil. Because, like, I don't know yet. I don't know what it is yet, so.
Zale, Aslan's gonna sort of tap his head. Pointing, or looking towards you and tapping his head. The thing.
Thing? He'll use his telepathic message. What? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, did you tell him about the
What?
thing in hell that's going on?
I did, briefly, yes.
Alright. That said, I'll say, there's, apparently there's, something going on with, friendly individuals from the Seven Hells of Aurora. Apparently these astral figures are fucking it up or something. I was looking around, didn't see necessarily anything. I don't know exactly where it is, but you guys know anything about it?
No.
I know who caused it, like I told you, and he told me what group he was a part of.
Do you know where said group is? So we could figure out where the portal is and get this over with?
I could figure that out, yeah. I just need to call them.
Them?
Yeah. Them.
Disapproval.
What? What?
Oh. Alright, well, anyways. That being said, you'll look over and you'll see as he's gonna start talking into the sort of stone for a bit. As he's sort of mentioned this, hey, so what exactly were your names again? I don't think Zale mentioned exactly all of you specifically.
Ilva, if you remember, is mine, and the lady beside me is Silthana.
Right. And look towards Krillin.
I'll stare at him for like 4 seconds. I'm Krillin, High Enforcer of my monastery.
Make a history check for me, buddy, Krillin. As you begin to look over towards this sort of tattoo on his neck.
Did not roll it. Nope, it didn't. Alright. Why is everything dying?
Everything's dying. No.
No.
The age of bird is ending.
Oh no.
Krillin's actually dying.
I'm clicking the...
This is so sad.
Oh boy.
In
You know what,
time.
maybe
I
I need
gotcha.
to change laptops to
I can make it for you for the time being. Not one.
Don't
That's
touch
why,
his dice ever again.
that's why you don't ever make the dice. See, Krillin's just sort of too busy judging the individual. He's not able to recall it for the time being. So, with that,
Oh.
Well,
I mean,
there it goes.
Wow.
that's
Wow.
Did he roll 3 nat 20s? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking hard that the history came to me 3 times over. So, yeah, there's like a 30-second delay.
Okay. Here's what I got for you, buddy. Also, where the fuck? Hold on, 1 second. This thing.
It's like, have I seen that before? Oh, I have. Oh, wait, have I? Wait, oh yeah. Wait, what?
God damn it. Fucking thing died.
Oh no, dead.
Fuck you. Alright, stay there. Alright, so 14, sorry about that. You look over towards this individual's neck, and you've seen some things or people in the past having a similar mark. You knowing them to be not the most ruly individuals. Individuals typically having criminal backgrounds, but also worshiping darker entities. They seem to be sort of individuals known as, well, worshippers of Rakdos. Sort of strange, demonic, or devilish entity. You're not too sure, you didn't necessarily concern yourself with the details regarding that, but you being a sort of a bounty hunter individual, you've had to actually find 1 or 2 people, very rare. They're not like very common, but you've probably heard, or you've had to actually interrogate in turn one of the individuals worshiping Rakdos before. You didn't necessarily leave it to interrogations or anything. It was just more so, here, I got the person, I turn them in, and I go to the next job, rather than asking questions on like who is Rakdos or anything.
I'll like lean forward just to see the tattoo on his neck and interesting. Those who bear that mark, they normally end up hunted. What are you running from?
I ain't running for nothing. More so trying to find some stuff. Find some specific people, if you will. Tired of running.
I like the gusto. Can relate. Let's see where it leads you.
Hopefully out of this fucking place. I'm tired of it already. But regardless, here. You, Zale, I think you mentioned at one point that you had a sort of place to crash or something like that.
Yeah. That's probably where we're going, before this island blows the fuck up. Oh yeah, it does that.
Wait, what?
So yeah, it's weird. I don't get it.
Why does it blow up?
How am I supposed to know?
I feel like that's like kind of a key thing to understand.
But something psychic energy. I don't know. I lost my memories. I thought I told you this part.
I mean, whatever. I guess a question for another time. Here, let's if you don't mind, could I at least go over there, probably rest my head for a bit. It's just been a long day while I make a couple of these phone calls. Oh god, why are there so many dice on the screen?
Why do they have question marks?
That was me testing to see if it was working or still funky. That's why they were supposed to be private.
Sure, just be quick. If you see any purple energy on the ground, that means it's time to go, and we have to hurry the fuck up.
Yeah. That being said, while that's sort of happening off to the side, whoops. Ilva, Kreelin, and Zale, are you guys leaving the island, or is there any other business you guys have for this area?
Got one question for him, and would like to take just a UAV check around the area.
UAV first or question first?
Question first. It should be fast. You, Ezrin, yes?
Yeah.
Can you fly?
I can if I need to.
Good. And then I'll squat down and I'm going up to UAV.
Well, actually, wait, hold on. Making sure. Yeah, so, there we go. Yeah. Typically I don't ever need to. It's through arcane means if that matters, but typically I don't need to. With Sid, speaking of which, you guys, random off chance question. You guys seen a random, like, copper dragon anywhere? Pretty big.
Oh, the best boy! I forgot about the best boy. No, sorry, I think Sid died.
I'm not the evil one in this campaign.
make a deception check. Oh boy. 8, 15. Damn it. You'll see as he just sort of looks at you for a moment, and he has like a sort of a face of shock, like. And he's like, "Oh, fuck you. He's not dead. Take a lot more to kill him."
It's true. I witnessed it.
Yeah. Show me the body.
No, I mean it's true that it's hard to kill him because I witnessed him in the battle.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Sorry, not good at reading people. It's not mine. Anyways, all right. So Creelan, you fly up. Oh man. All right. So if you're doing UAV stuff, make a perception check. 22. You look around, and at this point, you do notice as it's far off. You got a couple minutes for sure, but you do notice as the purple light is getting ready to start forming over this area, cracking through the rifts of the ground. This place will explode soon, so you only got a little bit of time.
All right, I'll finish doing the sweep. Notice that, and from the air, because the ground is no longer safe, I'll yell down to them. We have just a few moments, and you better conjure whatever way you can fly soon. As I'll just start heading away.
All right. You'll see as the individual begin to slowly start conjuring a bit of arcane magic, and as they do, you'll see as two sort of strange, leathery, sort of infernal wings, spectral in nature, kind of like a little bit of an illusion, will begin to form out of their back as they're going to cast the fly spell. Okay, with that, you'll know.
I'm sure you could just take it along with Zale on Finnegan.
Goody. So we got Silthana. Yeah, if you want Silthana to just basically get carried by the armpits, that's always a fun old time. It is horrible, but yeah, I mean that's an option.
How did Zale get on here then?
No, Zale just
Creelan.
Yeah, Zale just well, no, Zale could just ride on top of
Yeah.
what's the name? Finnegan.
Yeah.
You guys have done it before, so yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Alright, well, good luck, Silthana, I guess.
Right. She has to accept orders from her superior, so.
Oh no.
With that, you guys begin to fly off to the side and fly back towards the oasis. As this is sort of happening, Zale, make a perception check. Ilva, you too. No, this is with hearing.
Okay. I'm still good at it. Mystery.
Oh, real listening. Wait, what? What? Mystery? What is these mystery checks? All right.
I'm still making sure that I didn't even know those were visible. I'm just making sure my foundry is not dying, and it's okay now.
13. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So, you guys overhear two things. You hear bits and pieces of it as you guys are kind of flying about, but Ezra, as he's speaking into the sending stone, over you're at least able to hear this part, or the first message. He's almost out of spell slot, so the first message is roughly broken into this. Hey, Zozo. Where the fuck are you? Where's the rest of the mages? I woke up, place known as Voden. The hell is going on? Get back to me. Let me know if any of the other mages are safe, or if the Enclave of Echoes is alright. That's the first message. Second message that you hear is this one. The hell do you mean you and Regisha are here? The fuck are you?
Wow.
Try to give me, I don't know, coordinates or something. This whole civilization. Alright, fine. It's confusing, but just try to give me a location. I'll see what I can do. That's the last thing you hear. For you, Zale,
Flowers. Oh, so I heard that. Okay.
you heard that as well. That's what you get with 13. The last message is this.
Oh.
Oh boy, they're not ready for this one.
I don't know. Oh no.
Hey, Amon. Where the hell are you? That face was all I needed. That gave me
Raven
life.
looks awkward, all like,
Ooh.
Not involved here. Ooh.
Hey, Amon, where the hell are you? Woke up in strange place. Don't know how long it's been. Let me know if you're all right. Apparently, shit's hit the fan. You don't know. Hell's in trouble. Or he wouldn't say hell, but he would say home's in trouble. That being said, meanwhile, elsewhere. Oh boy, you didn't think you'd be doing this today, Raven, did you?
Oh. Uncle Amon, is that you?
Meanwhile, far, far away, in a completely different place, we look towards an individual in a floating sort of city in the sky, walking about, enjoying their everyday lives as usual, with their son, aka their robot son, in hand. You thought I forgot about that, jackass. I did not. No, I'm messing with you. But as you're sort of going about through the cities of, through the streets of the draconic city of Atolan, far, far above the skies of Leonios, it's been around 6 months, a little bit more, since the likes of the strange sort of events of the past, with a giant tower above, people getting, or rumors being overheard of something, a fate worse than death, people being able to get erased from existence and more, all sorts of terribleness where you and many other warriors laid your lives on the line. However, you haven't heard from Ezrin for several months, gone completely silent, as you and the likes of Uabami, Athron, Ziggy, you guys have all sort of been doing your own things. You occasionally talking to Bahamut, or any of the other sort of, Cathron's sort of siblings. You overhear this message out of nowhere as you're probably just, I don't know, sipping some tea off to the side, enjoying yourself. And as you hear Ezrin asking, are you okay? Where the hell are you? Hell is under attack, or home is under attack. Something. What would you say or do? It just randomly comes out of nowhere. It's like you're just enjoying yourself and you just randomly get a phone call from, like, I don't know, a person from high school that you haven't talked to in years.
New phone, who dis?
Wrong number.
Oh boy.
deep breaths, take your time,
It's all okay, Raven. It's all okay.
sip your tea.
Brother? What the fuck is wrong with you? No calls? No nothing? And now you suddenly think you can just get in my fucking head, talk to me out of nowhere about a bunch of shit, about hell, about Foden. I don't fucking know anything.
And at
about
that point,
this.
the message
That's
gets cuts
way
off.
over 25. You know?
Yeah, the message gets cuts off.
You'd like to continue your international call, please require another spell slot.
You see, at this point, Zale, you're able to notice that one. As you see, is kind of like someone screaming in the phone. It kind of takes the sort of sending stone away, or not the sending stone, but a little arcane stone from his ear. Okay, Brother Amon's not in a good mood. All right, we'll tackle that can of worms in a bit. All right, and with that,
That was Amon. They sounded very broody.
you didn't hear that. Anyways,
Oh shit.
with that,
Messy.
they will continue on returning back to the oasis. Okay, so before they get over there, we turn over towards Farmer, Phoebe, and Sirius. What do you three? What have you three been doing recently? Or same thing, just waiting for the others to return.
I did send you a private message, so just letting you
Oh.
know. That's probably what I'm going to do immediately. And then when I am done with that, with the preparations already established, I'm going to start. Provided I don't know if there's anything else that I need to do the thing that I mentioned that I was doing with the garden, but I'm going to start
Just
stepping away,
roll a d20. I won't have you make the actual check, but yeah, just roll a d20 and I'll add your modifier for it. 6. Okay, good to know. All right. But yeah, you're able to do that easily enough. So it takes you about not long. It's like 5 minutes, and you're kind of just doing it alongside of things. But as you do, the garden, the moat, it seems to be for the most part ready for the next phase for water to start pouring into it. You can do that on your own time, or you can leave it to the spirits to do so. But you have at least plotted out the land for this to sort of take place and occur.
Correct.
That. Anything else for you, or is that all?
Aside from that, I'm gonna start stepping away, and then I'm going to sort of scratch my head. Although I'm a robot and I don't have itches. I'm gonna scratch my head after taking my hat off, and I'm gonna be like, it seems that Zale and Ilva have been away for quite some time. I wonder what they are up to precisely, and if they are okay.
I'm really worried as well. I just hope they come back safely. Or at least don't bring any more trouble with them. Wink, wink.
Well, no more trouble than the rest of us have brought to ourselves.
That is fair. After my meditations spell, I seem to be a bit of a loss at the moment. Is there anything I can do to help, brother?
Well, I guess out of character, the work that we're doing is pretty much decided and set for this whole garden. So I guess the other thing I'm curious about is there's the building of this temple.
Yeah, the temple again. It's still in the process of being built by the spirits, but the still construction is there.
What does it look like so far?
Well, that's up to Ilva and Zale and what you guys wanted it to look like. So,
Wait, why Zale?
What do you mean,
'Cause
why,
He
Zale?
followed my direct orders.
yeah, but he made it look cool.
Yeah, I made it look cool with the help of him.
But he designed the art.
No, he didn't. He just gave input.
No,
He was like,
no.
"Hey,
He
No.
He did the line art. and everything. You just colored
Oh,
it in.
yeah, he
you
just helped. It did.
you got handed a coloring book, Ducky.
No, I could draw. I could color. I could do it. I have adult coloring books too.
I taught you all about the G curve and the C curve, and this is how you fucking treat me, huh?
Oh man, but yeah, I don't know what I mean. I gave you guys full creativity on like what you want it to start looking like. So if you have anything for us now, then by all means go for it. Describe.
Yeah, Ilva, why don't you describe it since it's all your idea apparently, and I was just there to fucking color the lines in, because you couldn't do that apparently.
I was under a lot of pressure. Okay. And sometimes you just need someone to just kind of like, kind of like do it for you while you just sit back and say, oh yeah, that's how I would have done too. Yeah.
Yeah, guiding hand. We get you.
Yeah. Of course. It's kind of like it's like almost like, it looks like a little bit like ruins almost. Like at the bottom there, and then it has like and above like it's kind of uneven, so it goes all the way around. So it's like a little like 5 feet, 10 feet, 7 feet. It's like all jagged and stuff as it's like building it, and they're building it from the bottom up kind of thing. And then like on the top layer as it's building, it's like a mix of like pastel colors with like a faint blue hue, with a green mixed in there to symbolize the paints plus them building it. That's it.
Sick stuff.
It's baby right now.
Oh, there you go, farmer.
All right. So I'm gonna look about, and I'm gonna start thinking about the space, and then I'm gonna say, I don't know if it perhaps is. I don't know if it is perhaps relevant or necessary at this stage, but do we have any thoughts about specific pathing or streets or anything like that? Perhaps I'm thinking more urbanized than this place allots.
I must speak honestly. I have no very little idea of how an urban society will be constructed.
Farmer's gonna shrug and is going to waltz over to Phoebe and is going to say, "Hello, Phoebe."
Scary woman.
Is
How
she
you
just
doing?
is she actually just drawing or whatever as she looks up to farmer like that?
I would like to imagine that she's at least like doing something with her fucking hands and fingers.
All right. Just playing around with a little bit of magic and more. Simple as that.
Making a pipe bomb.
I will murder everybody.
That's what you're doing. You're just experimenting with magic.
Yeah, and my book.
Okay. I just came about to check in. It seems that you are doing some practicing, but I wanted your input on something. I am wondering what this place needs. I'm not necessarily talking about anything large like entire buildings, but I'm talking more about infrastructure. I know that sounds boring, but hey, this place could use some pathing or some embellishments. Do you have any thoughts to that matter?
Were you thinking like little gravel paths throughout the oasis and flowers here and there, and maybe a lantern somewhere with some fucking candles in it. And I don't. Something like that.
Okay, I'm writing this down. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Hey.
Yes,
can,
Nuna?
can you tell Farmer this? What if we had, like, I don't know if the water elementals are ever gonna come and visit, but like maybe scattered about a couple of, I don't know, vases or something so they could reside in?
Oh, face. Oh,
No, not faces, like vases or water bowls or something
I was
like that.
this is dark.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the
No.
It's
fuck?
like, Nuda, do not put your people back in the containment, please.
No,
Oh,
I would not like
an
that.
aquarium.
No, not
uh,
like an aquarium. That's horrible.
Is
I,
that bad?
if I may
Yeah.
interject, I think.
I think
no,
the
my-
word you're searching for is fountain.
Yeah, like
yes,
that. Yeah.
a fountain or at least a canal for the water for the wheelings to at least travel through the.
I'm
the
not
places.
really a good builder, but but yeah, you see, this is why we're a good team.
All right. So a fountain.
Wonderful.
Because it's fun, because you can play in it, because it's
I mean,
it's
yeah,
dynamic.
it's also just like, so we can just sort of jump into the water so we don't die.
Right. That's a good one.
Because remember,
Looking at what
if they ever like stay out of water for too long without the crystal, then they straight up just.
Like, little Timmy, don't go out to the sand. It's like, but it's so funny.
You're going too far. You're not near water, but it's cool.
I'm dying. Some fountains, maybe a few sculptures here and there. That might be nice, a nice touch. I'm sure Ilfa's good at sculpting. I'm sure.
But no aquarium. That sounds awful.
All right. So no. Okay, because an aquarium is
It's
like
form
a
of containment.
prison. To you.
Yeah.
Okay.
None of the. I don't think the Tritons would, or any really the fish folk would appreciate that.
We would not.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough.
Max speaks for the Tritons.
I guess Farmer is going to think it over, and then Farmer's going to maybe move over here. And
Wait,
then...
did you tell him?
Oh, you didn't tell me. Okay.
all he heard was.
No, I do immediately translate it to him.
Okay.
Well, I'm going. Yeah. But I have something I wanted to discuss with you as well at some point. It doesn't have to be now. I just want to make you aware of it.
At this moment, I am all ears. I'm using a term of phrase. I am obviously all metal, but please let me know what you want to inform me of.
Right.
Was that
Okay.
a joke? Oh, I'm sorry.
Serious, this is a private conversation. What are you doing?
Oh, yes, sorry. I'll leave.
Oh no.
I pull out the dagger.
Don't walk away from me, boy. I
Walk
saw that. He's just like, I'm gonna go southern part of this village.
Sees Bobby just looking
fucking
like-
walks over.
I was like, oh no.
You can run, but you can't hide from Bovey.
Oh,
God.
oh no.
Oh
I
god.
should consider moving.
I regret everything. Alright.
I regret everything.
You made him.
I know.
You gave him a face. He has power now.
I am not a basic bitch
He has
anymore.
a corporeal form.
Oh boy. Alright, Phoebe and Farmer, what are you guys talking about?
Yes, I pulled out the dagger.
It's bloody.
It's bloody.
Oh,
You see, I have this arm and I have this dagger. I would like to kind of make that one thing, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure if that's your specialty, but I know you can do stuff with metal, and this is metal, and this is also metal, so I thought, it makes sense.
What's interesting when you say that, Farmer is going to look down at the dagger and then at your arm, and he is going to say,
Interesting. Stand by.
and you're immediately going to see a sort of red scanning laser shoot out of his eyes and start like scanning your arm and the dagger. And I guess I'm gonna roll an investigation.
So yeah, you can do investigation or history for you, Farmer. You
I'll
have
do
advantage on this as well.
Sure. So I'll do history.
History.
There's 1.
Beautiful.
And there's 2.
23 is what it may be.
Yeah.
So with the 23, you know, or you've heard and seen, in fact, that other warbots had this sort of tool, for lack of a better term, in the likes of the, well, back in your older sort of days. These tools being known as arm blades, or devices where that's pretty much what it sounds like. Arm, where you would have typically a replacement blade instead of like an actual hand. But you've also seen other models or other versions of said thing, kind of, and again, or lack of a better term, where they would be able to conceal a blade underneath the sort of wrist or inside their own chassis. Kind of like out of game Assassin's Creed hidden blade sort of thing. That is more than possible. You would know how to probably construct it, being an artificer or engineer yourself. It wouldn't be too difficult of a task at all.
To that extent, I have ideas as well.
Go for it.
Are worth proposing. So Farmer is going to basically I'm trying to, I mean, I don't want to overextend my role-playing abilities. I don't have literally any illusion magic, so I can't like shoot out images of schematics or anything. But essentially, what he is going to do is he is going to kneel down, and he is going to sort of clear the dirt underneath. And he's going to find a stick nearby. He's going to beckon Phoebe down to where he's at. And he's basically going to use the dirt as a canvas. But of course, because he is a robot, his drawing in the dirt is super precise. It's not like quarter inch or eighth inch trenches. It's literally like precision draw. It's like precision drawing. And there are a couple of ideas that come out. One of them is essentially the idea of a secret compartment inside of an arm, where one would just perform a certain gesture and then the knife would pop out and be like a freely wieldable knife. Another option is basically like a something that actually holds the knife in the arm, but then with the gesture, it's a reach weapon. So something where it's attached to a cord or a rope, the end of the knife, and it's kind of like throwing a knife, but it throws it like maybe 10 or 15 feet, and then like pulls back right away. So it's sort of like a it's kind of like a whip, I guess, like a whip with a knife at the end of it.
So it's kind of, it'd be more of like a rope dart. Again, a dart attached to, scorpion sort of thing.
He was like, get over here, bitch.
Easy enough.
And then a third would be something to the tune, it sort of depends on the knife. Are there any certain, what's detailed about the knife? What is there any particular shape to it? Is there any particular features that make it ultra unique compared with any
bloody.
others? It's always bloody.
Somehow, some way.
Somehow, some way.
Curse.
Besides that, I mean, you have
Wasn't it
full.
a ritual knife?
Yeah, it would be. Besides that, nothing too crazy in design. It's a little bit curved, but It seems like a standard sort of kind of dagger.
Okay, but it's just one knife. There isn't like any additional components to it or anything.
No.
Okay. So to that extent, I guess the third option was going to be sort of like a knife shooter, but I mean, if it's just one knife, then that's sort of a
I mean,
thing.
you can always get more knives.
The knife gun.
In fact, you have a person
there's
who
there's a
crafts
couple different concepts. Like those are the kind of concepts. I'm basically what I'm doing is I'm opening up this arena to become a martial weapon, that's a part of the arm, right?
Yeah.
So you could basically see farmers just kind of speaking a whole bunch of jargon, like all sorts of like technical jargon, but farmer looks up and says, there are numerous ways to do this. I can imagine, that is to say, I have stored at least 175 different schematics. That is possible. It entirely is up to your execution. I mean that literally and as a pun.
Scary.
I see. How about I think about it for a bit, and I will come back to you later and we can work on it together.
There is one thing that I should note, though. So, farmer, make a... Well, nah. I would probably just attribute this to your history check as well. So it's one thing when it comes to, working with buildings, structures, and all that stuff. And it's also another thing of, like, working with other Warforged or robots. But one thing to definitely note is that while Phoebe is a fully living, breathing creature, they are not a Warforged, but a Yuan-Ti. So, it would be a sort of case and scenario of having to learn how to make prosthetics or something or making sure to fit the design where someone like her would be able to use it compared to just, rigging up a couple of cords and cables or gears to make the arm work. Or like a Warforged, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, one thing to also consider with your 23 in history.
Understood. He's basically going to say, granted, most of these schematics that I have are intended for automatons, such as myself. However, I believe a few of them can be adapted for the physiology of non-automatons. It may require some careful planning, but I believe that if you are looking for an enhancement to your current prosthetic, I would be not only driven to help determine a solution, but I, in fact, would be thrilled to assist.
Great. Get to hear.
All right.
Anime eyes.
Just out of nowhere. All right. So with that, at this point, as you guys are having your conversation, you look over off to the side and you notice as several individuals are finally returning back towards the oasis. First off, you guys aren't here. Boop. All right. And let's paste it and see if it works. There we go. All right, good enough. So eventually, I'm gonna grab all their tokens. And where's Creelan? Creelan!
He's over there.
Wait, where's over there? Oh my god, what the fuck? All right. I had to zoom out a little bit.
He's very excited.
All right, so one by one, as you begin to fly on in, Due to the likes of sort of Squawk and Finnegan, eventually I assume you kind of land off to the side. For the sake of brevity, you're able to lead the sort of pteranodons back into the sort of training, or not training, a little taming pit or a little makeshift, or not cage, but gated sort of thing. You eventually do, and you're back into the oasis to continue with any sort of activities you may wish.
On my way in, did I see a roof on the temple that is being built? Have they?
There is no
progressed it
roof.
There is no roof.
Oh, fair enough.
Not yet.
Oh,
No.
Sorry.
I'll just fly to whatever highest wall there is, and just perch on the highest wall.
Okay, so like what, 11 feet? Cool.
As you begin to do so, you see just like a actual bird, Creelan perches up onto the sort of side, looking down towards, or pretty much around the area. But Phoebe and Farmer, Sirius, you would all notice him for sure.
So, this is home. Ta-da!
Oh shit! You guys actually have a whole sort of thing. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Ah, boy. You guys all build this all yourselves?
We had a few external help from spirits.
Wait, spirits. Oh, the circular guys. Those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you remember. There was one, well, not the first time. I think it was the 32nd time you came in. You actually had your memories. I saw, there was one with me at the time. It kind of stopped appearing, though. It was weird. It got very, very silent and awkward. Anyways. Oh,
Oh, you go first.
Not something else. You go.
Do you have anywhere specific you want to stay, or like?
I'll figure that out in a bit, but
Because if you want, you could just crash with me until you figure something out.
doubt it, but you got a couch in there or something?
We do, actually, yes.
Oh shit, you guys thought of everything. Alright. Well, he's gonna look over towards Ilva and say, oh, by the way, Ilva, I contacted a couple of people from Tahiri. This is something you're gonna want to hear, though. I got a sending spell, but I only got a couple of messages out. You remember the Enclave of Echoes, the people involved with that, the mages as well.
So, Thana, do you want to get Sheila ready and meet me at the temple?
Yes, we just got back. Is there something else that we need to do?
Yeah, I'll be right there in a sec.
Sure. Do you want me to get the others, or?
I'll just meet at the temple. I'll meet you there.
All right. See if she's gonna go grab Sheila and then go do that. She is actually, wait, hold on. I gotta roll something real quick. Animal handling check. Hold on one second. Okay.
Oh, no.
You see, it takes her a lot longer. You see Sheila's just sort of screeching at her, and she's kind of like having to having to hold her hands up, trying to contain this fucking animal. Takes her about like 10 minutes, and every now and again you hear a couple of screeching in her, or invading your conversation, but it's yeah, it's very bad. She's struggling for sure. But go ahead, Ilva.
And this, who did you contact?
One of the mages, specifically Zozar. You remember him?
Yes.
So silent after that.
What?
Eric.
What? You got like bad blood or something?
No, just I haven't. No. Anyway, what did he say?
So you're gonna want to get this. So Zozar and Ragisha, you know, the Dwelf.
What?
12. It's complicated.
It's a long story, yeah. Anyways, apparently they're fucking here in Voden. But that's not all. They've been even more busy than I could probably imagine. Apparently, Zozar took it upon himself to... you know how he was into sort of the whole necromancing thing? Yeah, that thing. Yeah, he's made a little bit of apparently a village. A small one, but a village of undead.
Okay. Where is this located?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. But apparently he's been here. He, for a bit. I don't know the details. I'm gonna keep contacting him. Just mentioned something about a tree kind of similar to that one. And you'll see as Ezran's going to point over towards the massive sort of tree that you guys have always seen, just far, far off in the distance. Said something about that. I don't know the details. He could have came from the tree. He could be at the tree. Something to do with a big tree.
Does this concern you?
Not really. It doesn't really. I don't really care, to be honest. But well, the whole raising dead, I don't really care. But the whole thing of how he's here, kinda. It makes me wonder who else is here.
Maybe anyone who might have been who took part storming the tower.
It's possible. But
Anyone from the villa too, perhaps.
yeah, I should probably ask Amon about that, but they don't seem they seem to be in like the talkative mood, but not in the friendly talkative mood, if you catch my drift.
You piss them off?
Yeah.
Seems like something you do.
Yeah, you know me so well. Anyways, we'll make it up, give him a couple of donuts, they'll be fine. Anyways, yeah, so but one thing that I am curious about is if they got here through a tree, makes me wonder if they can get out by a tree. Oh, said thing.
If some weird magical tree roots are connected to both the planes, kind of thing.
Possibly, I don't know. Well, I guess is a good question. You trying to get the hell out of this place?
Yes.
Well, probably want to figure out, we'll probably want to find Zozar. Maybe they'll know. Yeah, I'll let you know if I get anything else, but I'm tired and honestly my head hurts from Amon screaming, so I'm gonna go take a nap.
Mission accomplished.
Alright.
Zay, why don't you show our new friend here where he'll be staying?
Sure.
All
I also
right.
don't know any of those people, but they sound lovely. But they're very lovely people.
Yeah, something like that. They're pretty okay. Amon's kind of lame, but we'll get over it. Yeah, you'll meet them
You keep
eventually.
talking about them.
It's all right. Here. He's gonna grab you off the side. He's gonna stop you for a bit. Okay, look.
Yeah.
He's gonna forget about this again. So, Zale, you ever had like brothers or something?
I have amnesia.
You know, I kind of keep forgetting about that. Anyways, but
Yeah.
so like, you ever have like friends that you like to tease or anything? You do have friends, right?
Yes, I have friends.
Okay, perfect. So you know, like how you sort of make fun of them. It's like you kind of joke. It's banter. It's not shit talk. It's banter, right? Banter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of don't tell anybody this. That's kind of like me and Lamont's relationship, right? Yeah. But don't tell them I said this, but they still don't have as cool of a disciple. You or the other individual. Don't tell them I said that though. I'm holding that over their head. Fucking leaves.
I mean, it's very hard to top me. I'll say that. So I don't blame them for not having a cool one yet.
Yeah, all right. Fucking. Oh man.
Oh, no.
Fucking dead. She looked like Arthur with the fist fucking knee.
It's nothing but.
I'm about to swing on this dumbass. Alright, so.
Uncle Mon isn't happy with me.
You'll see as you walk inside, you'll just look over here, Bovi's just saying, oh my god, they're multiplying.
What do you mean?
You didn't hear me that? Bovi's gonna just jump over off to the side.
That's Bovie.
Okay, anyways. He's gonna just walk on in. As you begin to sort of show him around for the time being. Show him into your room, you strike probably a couple poses, yada yada yada, little montage. You show him like, hey, this is where he's crashing and all that. Unless you want to roleplay that, that's up to you, Zale.
Nah, I need to talk to someone else, you know,
Alright.
you know.
You got it. So while that's sort of happening, alrighty. Anything else that you or anybody else needs to talk or say anything? Zale, if you want, you can go for it. But if anybody else needs to go,
I
There's a
After-
meta presence in there.
all right. So
After
Zale, you're
some
sprinting to
time-
Phoebe, but Creelan, what's up?
Oh, after some time of being perched up here, I'll fly down towards Farmer.
Alrighty. Let's handle Creelan and Farmer because that chronologically happened first.
Farmer?
It is Creelan. Hello.
Yes. As you see me reach back and pull the war scythe off my back. It has a couple of dings to it, but that was with testing. You can thank Zell for that. Here, this is for you. Spar with it, learn it, use it. May benefit us one day. Now hand him the war scythe.
Can you describe the war scythe for me as you were handing it over to me?
It's effectively a quarterstaff with on one end it does have like a kind of attached but like a Grim Reaper's scythe. Just all made of wood, and there's just basic joinery between the scythe part and the staff.
That is terrifying. I just thought about something like Farmer dual wielding scythes.
Oh.
Oh god, that is terrifying.
So is it a
Farmer-
one-handed or is it two-handed?
It is a two-handed thing, this thing.
Okay, but essentially it's a giant scythe.
Pretty much, yeah.
Made of
Is
wood.
that what it is? Okay.
Made completely out of wood.
Oh, so even the blade is made out of wood?
I'd assume so, yeah, because you didn't really have anything else with the woodcarver's tools.
Everyone's getting wooden tools to spar with. Here's yours.
Oh, it's a sparring weapon. It's not a weapon, not a combat weapon.
I mean, you could use it as a combat weapon and
Combat.
pierce some motherfuckers, but I mean, hey.
These splinters are a bitch. I don't know, man.
Testament.
He is going to look at the weapon, and he is going to start examining it. He is going to take it, and he's going to hold it in both hands, and then you're going to see him like twirl it around and swipe at the air, not in front, not at you, like more like south of you. Swipe at the air with it, and he says, "This would be a handy practice tool for melee combat purposes. That's something that I am less proficient in, but this should help immensely."
Absolutely. Absolutely. Depends on where you want to start. You can start on dummies, or you can start with a sparring partner.
Should I expect for you to visit at the dead of night, the same that you have Zale?
Well, that was more of a active training. It was spar-like, but that's a step above.
Think
If you just want to
fast.
spar,
I'm gonna swipe it at it.
All right, you get advantage because you wasn't expecting that.
nope. Over here talking about degrees of training and
Oh, like this?
Oh boy, please be the thing that hits Creedland. Nothing can stop this man. Not a firebolt, not a goddamn war scythe. But this one wielded by Farmer, oh, this one's special.
It's not letting me roll. That's weird.
Oh.
Target him, that's why. There you go.
If it took this long in real time, then it would just be like, okay, I'm waiting.
It's just like slow motion. There you go. Oh my god. He actually cracked him. So with that, Creelan, I assume this isn't like super lethal or anything like that. It's just like swiping at him. You hit
No, it's not lethal. I'm aiming for, to like I'm aiming to bruise, not to actually
yeah. So as you begin to do so, you sort of swipe over towards Creelan. Now, it doesn't necessarily like, you don't hit him and impale him with the fucking scythe or anything like that. But you take a swipe and you see as a couple of feathers go flying off of Creelan's little head for a moment as he ducks underneath. It's more of you taking like a bit of like psychic damage, like holy shit, rather than actually getting stabbed. That is the flavoring of the 3 slashing damage.
I wasn't expecting that. That's good. You're learning, adapting. And I take a step back, just in case.
It's not 10 foot reaching.
Opportunity attack!
That would be true.
Would you like? No, I'm kidding. All right. But as soon as this is sort of happening, Phoebe, you look over to the side as Farmer's just fucking swinging a goddamn war scythe, and you look over as Zale is just sort of sprinting over towards you at this point in time.
Hi, Phoebe.
Hey.
You want to talk now?
You also notice as, guys, Zale has 2 horns.
What happened there?
It's not as important as what you're going through. Come on, let's go.
Is it?
After it's complete. After it's complete, yeah, no doubt.
Is that right?
Yeah. You're mad at me, aren't you?
I'm not mad at you, Zale.
Oh no.
I'm disappointed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Critical hit!
Oh, no.
Psychic damage!
Emotional damage.
AoE!
Phoebe, I was getting torn apart by a lot of people. I can't really help that.
I mean, I completely understand you have choices to make, but you made your choice.
But I can make another choice right now, and it's help you. Come on.
You see as she just stares at you silently. Eyes almost piercing through your soul.
My heart shatters.
I just don't know if I can trust you.
But why not?
Right now.
But why?
I'm sorry. I just.
But I don't understand. I'm here now. I just had to beat someone up in my head, you know, and then I was gonna come right back. I swear, you know, it sounds really weird when I say it out loud. I'm realizing this now. But like, it was very important, and I had to do it because if I just waited longer, things would get worse. And
Well, things have gotten worse. Just not for you.
Fucking hurt. But it can get better now. We can start right now. You can have me for the whole. Is it night out? I think it's night out, isn't it? You can have me for the whole night.
Daytime.
I just don't understand.
Me neither, but I just kind of want to go to bed now, so.
Did you not want to go over the messages at least? I got some.
Messages for?
My hand.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm dying. Raven, why?
Oh my goodness.
Character trauma.
I also want you to know, Oedipus, Bovie said that out loud.
I know, I saw that die. It's just like, emotional damage.
Oh,
Coconut's
man.
not gonna fix that, are they?
So, are you guys summoning the messages?
I'm gonna call him serious. Serious.
I tell what go. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. We got messages. I'm great.
You,
I haven't met too many people, but it seems like a lot of things that I was.
I have horns now.
Oh, well, congrats! Oh, wait. What? How did it? How quickly did they get? What?
Let's go over the messages.
Okay,
Yeah, brag about your horn some more.
it's,
I'll do the messages now. My fucking boy, he's fucking going through like 5 different emotions at the same time right now. Let's fucking do the messages.
as you begin to do so, you gather. I
It's
assume.
red.
Oh, whoops.
Art.
Alright, hold on. You want the full fucking production value? Let me show you what it actually looks like.
Yeah, we
Watch
do.
this.
Oh.
Boom. Hold on. Okay, that's it.
Oh, it's from perspective.
Oh.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. About to get a little crazy.
Whoa. What?
Insane.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm crying. This is so
Look at
good.
that shit. That's the next NFT for Soulbound. All right.
Put that on my wall.
no, you lost me. All right, cut it, cut the stream. It's over.
Oh man. All right, there you go. So, as you begin to look into the messages from the red triangle, you have two, or you see as it has two things to sort of look towards. You have one from a desert sort of area, the Forbidden Expanse, and you also have another one from a valley of the sorts, from Jaded Dragon Valley. Which one would you like to look towards first?
Jaded, because oh wait, shit, I forgot about him. Oh fuck. Where is she? Where is she? Wait, where? Oh, there she is.
What?
I've lost where fucking Ducky's token was. I had no clue where Ilva was.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you calling Ilva over as well?
Yeah.
Alright.
We look over, we don't go.
Gotcha.
We.
We do not go.
She is a collective. Messages, this one? trying to find this thing. Oh, here we go. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. All right, I got it. So let me play this, and obviously if you can't hear it, then I'm gonna just drop the sound files in the likes of chat. So give me 1 minute. So as this is sort of occurring, you look to find as the Warforged individual is the one who is speaking towards this message. They stand alone. Well, not necessarily alone, but it's more so they stand alone in the likes of conveying this message. As you look out towards them, this is what they say.
Phoebe, it is not good to communicate this information via this mark. Let's discuss further in.
Oh, I got cut off. In person. Further in person, it got cut off for whatever reason. But that is all they sort of say regarding towards you, sort of Phoebe. But I will drop the fucking sound file for whatever reason, or if I need to, and all that stuff, because Foundry likes to be stupid sometimes. Audio, no, not that one. But give me a minute for that if you need. I gotta go find it. So, in the meanwhile, what does everybody say or do in regards to that? Or are you guys just waiting for Phoebe's reaction?
Awkward to look towards Phoebe.
Phoebe doesn't have a reaction because Phoebe didn't hear anything.
Oh, well, okay. All right, Phoebe, gotcha.
Processing. Windows logo.
Do. All right, just send secrets chat. Or secrets in the Sans chat. All right, let me grab this one. Where is?
Oh, I see.
Oh, it is that short.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not super long.
They had so much to say.
You look.
Wait, no, what the fuck? Where is it?
Awkward look towards Phoebe.
Phoebe's doing snake things. So it seems they might want the audience to Phoebe.
But why? Why can't they just tell us here in the triangle? I don't get it.
Me neither.
Like they
Phoebe.
told. Oh,
Perception check.
Woo!
let's go, girl. Let's go.
Use some eye slits for something.
That's it.
Eight.
That's it.
You have inspiration.
I do have.
You do have inspiration.
You do have
Do I
inspiration.
want to use it for this though?
Maybe.
Do you want to look at trauma?
I guess I should use it. Okay, I'll use it then.
19.
Yeah!
There we go. There we go. Now, all right. Here's the big one. High saving throw to see if you regain something or information.
Oh shit! Wait, I'm sorry.
Where'd he go?
Highest saving throw.
Highest saving throw. Come on. Please, please,
good for
please. 14.
I was scared. I thought it was a
fucking bitch.
Ah! Pain. If anybody wants to throw inspiration her way, then you got it. But
If I had any.
If I had any.
yeah, only Farmer and Phoebe got inspiration this session so far.
I'll offer mine.
You sure?
To a good cause.
Okay.
Yes.
That is so sweet.
All right, make 22.
Yes!
There we go. All right.
Yeah! More trauma therapy!
With that, all right, Phoebe. Here's what you notice. You look over towards the Mon's arm. You also look over towards. Hold on, where was this? You also would notice when they're saying this, they are in a sort of strange. Oh boy. Oh god, yeah. Honestly, I gotta just show this entire map to all of you. This map is a fucking trip. And I think a certain farm bot might be a little bit intrigued on how advanced of an area this sort of thing is. Let me go
Okay.
find this. Yep, there we go. All right, and this is their tokens aren't accurately where the message is, but that's fine. All right, activate. Okay, here is where you would find them in, It seems to be that they are in this strange, sort of highly advanced sort of warehouse. It seems to have bits of strange technologies and bits of metal everywhere. To some of you, or most of you, this seems completely foreign, but to Farmer, it doesn't necessarily look normal. It looks highly advanced, but kind of like a warehouse where multiple individuals would make sort of machines, devices, possibly even Warforged, if they really, really wanted to. Not necessarily saying like, oh, they have everything needed to create Warforged. It's more so the aesthetic, the design of it. It's like, oh yeah, things could be easily created here. Now, as they're sort of saying this in this sort of room, Phoebe, with your perception check of a 19, you'd notice as there is a strange sort of arm band or sort of thing sort of wrapped around their arm on certain individuals. You notice as it's on Zaman, Gore, Azora, and Korra. These 4 individuals. This individual over here, they don't have anything, and this individual over here, they don't have anything. Same thing with this little red panda guy. Nothing. But as you begin to look towards these strange sort of bands, memories begin to start flowing into your mind for a moment. You begin to start seeing yourself starting to write, or seeing yourself at a table, sort of writing bits of inscriptions and more. You look over towards your arms as they are bloody to all hell. Your fingertips seem to be almost corrupted by this sort of strange necromantic energy. The cost of hexes, the cost of witchcraft. You see as kind of again, if you've ever seen, well, no, I don't want to say that because spoilers, but if you ever, it's kind of like your fingertips, each and every single one of them, they are almost completely covered in this sort of black sort of ichor even, as it's slowly sort of building up amongst your sort of entirety of your hands. As this is sort of happening, you're writing this inscription onto these similar bands. They are, how you say the least, magical for sure, but they seem to be more of, God, how do you explain this thing? Hold on, let me look this one thing up. Be able to give me a little bit of where is it? A bit of direction for describing this. What type of magic is this though? Blah blah blah. Doesn't say. It's more of kind of an abjuration-esque magic, a protective sort of sorts. But as you begin to inscribe it, it seems to have details onto it. Find the Forbidden City, whatever the fuck that means. Gain the information. Report back towards Nephiba Morga. You see as it's sort of inscribed in abyssal, or this sort of abyssal language. You also notice as you begin to write these sort of names onto the bands, each and every single one of them. Writes out Gore of the Meadows, Zaman Unume, Korra, and Azora Lunista. Each of these each of these names, as they're inscribed onto it, you do notice as it has a sort of strange skull next to each of their names as it begins to sort of glow, staying active for the time being. Phoebe, I'm going to DM you something. You can choose to share this information or you can choose to not to.
And to be clear, this is just information that Phoebe got from
Yes,
this.
from traumatic past.
Mm.
Cast emotional damage.
My favorite kind of damage.
Okay, Ilva,
All
let's
right.
shoot up bed.
That is what you're able to understand and remember. Issue is, well, you don't know how to break it. Because you don't even have your memories in the first place. So, that information is yours. You can choose to share it or not.
I don't.
Very well. That being said, as you all look towards the sort of red triangle, what do you say or do in response?
Farmer is processing what was just witnessed, and there's a lot of thoughts in terms of what's the purpose of it. It's sort of adding on to like the whole mystery of Voden. Like, what's the purpose of having a manufacturing hub that could manufacture Warforged or could manufacture something larger? And what is the actual, I guess what I might want to know is what is the largest thing that such a hub could build?
Are you asking me as the DM on what a factory or something
I mean,
like a hub would build?
Could I roll for that, or?
Well, you're smart. Do you have are you the one with the keen mind feature or no?
That's Siri.
Siri? I'm trying to think if like you could realistically be able to understand or tell this or not. This is a very, very brief sort of thing. Well, make an intelligence check. Let's do this first, Farmer. So asking what could be possible to be made in a sort of facility like this. Well, most of the time. Oh, good.
Because somebody doesn't just build a facility. You know, they don't build a facility for
just for the sake of it. Yeah.
Right, yeah, like they build it for a specific thing, and so the size of the facility speaks to precisely what they could be, what the building is, and you know.
So it could be, I mean, just going off the general design and aesthetic, you wouldn't be able to tell exactly like, oh, this is what they're building, right? But to give you a bit of direction on what is possible, well, whenever it's a large sort of structure or base of it, or area, it could be either A, they are making, or it could have been made to make something big, massive, even that a simple, or something that wouldn't necessarily be useful to build out in the public, or would not be able to be contained in a simple, you know, workshop, right? Something much, much larger. Whether that be a weapon, a creature, or whatever it could be. The other possibility is, well, mass production. Having a lot of space, being able to store things as well. Could be the use of mass producing either items or even warforged or robotic things and entities. This is where your mind begins to go towards immediately when you look at it. But you lack a lot of information to be able to draw a concrete conclusion.
Right. So to me, it looks like a war factory.
Very much so. Judging by the design, sort of, it's not like it doesn't look like a friendly factory. I'll tell you that much. So, this one looked like it was built for efficiency, not really caring too much about design and just getting the job done.
Gotcha. So based upon that information, I'm going to just generally relay to those that may have also witnessed such. That being,
there is one other thing. So, you remember seeing this very, very briefly, but you kind of didn't really question it, or didn't question it too much on why. The only thing sort of metal that you've really seen throughout your entire time in Voden has been, well, Inquisitor Spine Snap and the, Cornelius, Phoebe's arm, yourself, and then going back, those strange kind of mechanical wolves. When you were dealing with the likes of, I believe, where was it? I think it was kind of towards Monty, in that sort of realm. But I will 100% confirm that. But I'm for 90% sure it was around that sort of area or time.
Well, oh yeah, when we were fighting Monty. Okay.
Oh God, someone's going to jail.
Gosh, the ambulance are coming for the help for the emotional damage.
I
Monty
called in
got
an ambulance.
promoted.
Don't worry.
It's so painful.
This is clearly a war-making facility. There is very little doubt in my mind that the construction lends to the possibility of creating weapons of war, whether they are wielded or automatic, such as an automaton.
Now, why would the Golden Knights be there? Are they just discovering it, or are they perhaps using it?
Have we established that other individuals that perhaps have claimed to find themselves here?
Hold on, let me write down what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Have we formally established who of these separate groups are not from here versus those who are?
I don't believe we have.
Do we know if these individuals are foreign to Voden?
I don't
Like,
know.
like
maybe-
out of character, it's obvious, but in character, do
Yeah.
do we know?
We didn't. We don't know.
No,
in
you
character.
guys don't know.
We don't know.
Right.
From what I estimate, they don't appear to be individuals who have.
What am I basing that on? Thinking.
Based upon the number of individuals and their armor, it would appear that they are more likely individuals who came upon the location. I don't believe I noticed anyone who was controlling any of the components of this facility. Usually there would be dedicated individuals or a dedicated group of automatons.
As I'm just guessing in character.
And if it were theirs, I doubt they want to just show us all willy-nilly, at least not till now, so like, probably just stumbled upon it.
Right.
Are they getting the proclamation to Phoebe yet?
So what do you think about this, Phoebe? You trust them, or...
Do I trust them?
Yeah. I mean,
I
after what
don't
they
even trust any of you. You think I trust them?
I can respect that. As I do slight Batman eyes towards Phoebe.
So now the emotional damage is AoE. Sirius look downcast a bit.
Why did we just move on to the next message thing? I don't feel like talking to them.
All right. Are you just leaving it on red then?
Yeah.
We can reply back, right? It says, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right, nice. Easy peasy. You leave them on red. All right, going to the next group.
Love it.
Hey, the message was for us.
Oh man. That being said, you go towards the next individuals, and I'm struggling finding the actual file, but I'm looking around for it. So hopefully this plays on Foundry, so I don't have to find the file. But here is what you hear as it begins to focus on multiple individuals in the likes of the Forbidden Expanse, as you mentioned before. Their location is not the same as actually no, it would be where they sent this message. They would have been in that same sort of area where you guys all arrived into the desert in the very first place, towards that little teleporter location. However, an individual who seems to walk up and speak, to say the least, they are an interesting individual. They seem to be dressed in a brown cloak with a tall, pointy brown wizard hat. That's very, very easily recognizable. They have a staff, but their skin is completely gray, and their eyes being yellow and glowing a little bit. Gaunt face, not much hair. As you see this individual. Oh boy.
They look so friendly.
Very, very friendly.
Not anybody at this point.
Very, very friendly. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello.
Nonsense.
I hope this is the right message. So, all right. Here's what they say.
Greetings, Krellin. I am Navarro of the Descent. Our current journey is to find your village and assist you in your escapades. Currently, we're located in a teleportation circle. We're unsure of our directions, but in the meantime, you can help give us directions towards where we need to go. We are very much looking forward to meeting you.
Oh, are they
More
now?
It is finally good to see you.
And well, that is the message that they sort of relay. Phoebes, were you able to hear it or no?
I was.
All right, dope. I don't have to play it over again. Thank God, because I could not find the file. Alrighty, so choice is yours on what you all say or do. Seem to be talking to Kreelin, but also to everybody. But choice is yours.
Looks to Kreelin.
Do we know these people at all?
We spoke to plenty of people in these messages.
Very
Does that one
well.
not seem familiar?
Well, it's more of I could recognize it from a mile away. I very much could be able to, but no, not familiar. Also, why are they coming to us? We don't know this person. They don't know us.
Are we not out reaching for help? Assistance, numbers? Stronger we are as a, and you'll see me like spread my arms. Community?
I mean, I guess, but like, what? This is like this. How many times have we talked to them? Let me count. It's,
Twice or 3 times.
1, 2, 3. Like 3 times. And they're that willing to come to us. Does that not seem a bit weird?
No. They're lost. Unfound. And I'll spin around slowly. Look at what we have. They
Why
may
are you
come
such a
here for
baby?
2 reasons. They may come to take, and they may come to aid. I'm fine with either.
So how should we respond then? Just give them directions or what?
Maybe based on our past interactions with people in these lands, we should gauge the meaning, the motives, see what exactly is the reasons why they seek us out, besides food and water and security, I guess.
Sensei, quick question. Did they
Mhm.
did Navro, I know out of game who it is, but did they say their name?
He said in
Well,
the
Yeah, I believe so. You did.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure so I don't metagame this message. So are we fine with me talking to them? Do you want me to say directions? Just
If it is a concern of security, there's always a mutual meeting point we can all meet at.
I believe there's another thing we can discuss after the messages.
yeah. Sirius, can you help me with that? Because I don't know the directions to this place from there.
Yes. So, like, Kuden, I believe they reached out to you. Would you like to say something?
I can respond, but these lands are unique. Maybe multiple forms of directions, depending on, and I'll look up how the stars align to be able to provide any guidance via the stars in case they travel at that time.
Stars may be different from where I hailed from, but from my past viewings of the stars, I can guide them.
Do your thing then, buddy.
You guys just let me know when you're ready to speak through the mark, and I will hit the record button.
All right, so out of game, I am terrible with voting directions, so I guess I don't want to say something and it be absolutely wrong. So I guess I need a little bit of that.
Yeah,
They were into
gotcha.
the Hague.
So
I remember
mean,
it's
you,
northeast.
well, here's the thing about a survival sort of setting, especially when there's no civilization. You guys don't have necessarily, well, you have a map, but that doesn't necessarily help with another group because your map may not be the same map that they have. So they won't know where they are in relation to it. Your best bet is to probably, unless your map has like a bunch of landmarks or whatever, then be able to show them that, or other means. Then that'd probably be your best bet. Go ahead.
That's what I was going to kind of interject with. Throughout the time, really, Sirius has been taking note of every direction, every place that we visited. The only thing that would probably be up for debate is the dungeon, because he hasn't really known the direction of how they got there. So if they're at the
which one do you mean for the dungeon?
The one we just came out when we fought Grimalis.
Oh, gotcha. It's on the way from the. It's. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. So I mean, in character, I'm saying Sirius wouldn't really recognize that too much. He only recognizes the way of going back. So if they are at that ruin where we teleported in, I guess Sirius can know where exactly to guide them.
Yeah. So basically, if you guys went south, or if you, in order to get back to the teleport, it'd be south. They would have to go north. That's basically the easy sort of thing, because the ruins are on the way to the. Oh, I gotta confirm that and check on the map. But the ruins, if I'm not mistaken, are exactly on the way to where you guys are. Let me confirm that though. Because you had that sort of thing, unless it's the opposite direction.
I got it as northeast.
Let me check. Let me check. Okay, so as I consult the map. Oh, no, I am wrong. So the ruins are the opposite direction of your base. So you, like, when you guys came back from the ruins of the dungeon, you would have passed by the teleporter and all that stuff on the way back. It's just I didn't show the map because there was no point. You know, sake of brevity. Feeding everything along. Alrighty. So basically all you gotta tell them to do is just go south, or excuse me, go northeast and look for the oasis, and pass by the sort of, kind of mountainous range, to the north. Simple as that. I mean, it's not too hard to, if they have any means of flight or being able to gain height, then that would be ideal, because it's very easy to see the oasis from afar. Do you need any more information, or are you all good?
I was just going to give them a basic cardinal direction, because we understand their starting point, so.
Alrighty, so northeast is the one you want to go with.
But again, do you want to see about their motives first?
I would propose that we meet them in a mutual point in the middle, because there seems to be some wariness about taking them to the base. And if things ring true in that mutual point, then we can continue on our way. If we just tell them to go in a direction, we're in that direction. That's fine. But we didn't give them the coordinates and address to the home base. So that would be what both I and Creelan will propose.
All right.
If a mutual meeting place would be in order, maybe the ruins would be first met with the water.
Yeah, because I'll still be in that direction. So.
Opposite direction here. Let me show you guys the map.
Oh.
The ruins are not on the way. The ruins are, you'd be going, so if like you guys are north, they'd be going south to go to the ruins, which would be going away further from you. I thought it was like that, but nah, I made a mistake.
Oh. And let's meet him at the ruins. No?
Silence, crickets. BB, Farmer. Zale. Zale's gone. Ilva.
We
I mean,
are
I'm not there.
we are familiar with the ruins.
Yeah.
And it is a suitable middle ground. Because we are familiar with the ruins, we know the most secure placement of ourselves in order to keep ourselves safe and secure, I guess is what I say. So in other words, I'm saying, yeah, sure. Ruins.
All right, Creelan, if that's the case, are you ready to send the message then?
I look around for any faces of disapproval. If I don't see any, I'll nod at Zale.
Zale begins to, they're not here, but they would look towards the mark, have it still activated, you can speak through.
Avro. We will meet you at the ruins. The coordinates are south of your origin point as stated. From there, and I'll span my wings to the community, it will be judgment and discussion. Deemed trustworthy, we can take you to our community. Please, let us stay on that one track. Otherwise, you seem to fare well. let this be fruitful.
And with that,
And that's everything there. Yep.
and with that, you'll see as the mark will begin to slowly close forth, and the message is sent. Alrighty. As this begins to happen, you look over as it returns towards Zale. Ilva, what have you been doing in this sort of time?
Summoning my best boy.
Alright.
Just getting like the gang together. Just I would have given them like plans to go out and resource hunt, but was just keeping an eye on the gathering over there at the red mark there, and just waiting for it to be done before I would approach anyway.
Alright. So are you approaching... So hold on, make sure I got this right. So are you instructing these individuals to go resource hunting, or...
No, so basically what it would have been is basically I'll take like Sathana and Onyx, whatever, and then I would wait until I would have instructed them that we're going to go resource hunting.
Gotcha.
And then I would wait till the red mark would be over, and then trot along.
Ask the other people, hey, you want to join us?
Gotcha.
All right, dope. So at this point, as they've sort of all gathered up, Ilva, you begin to look over towards your allies, and the red mark has sort of concluded. You can go over and ask them if they would like to join you.
I feel like I need to roleplay this on my best boy, though.
All right, let's do this. So, and who is the best boy? Please remind me.
Oh, the Drake, the little Drakey toy.
Alrighty, as you begin to summon them forth, this is Phantasmal, or what is it? Phantomsteed?
Phantomsteed, yeah.
You got it. You summon them forth as they begin to slowly emerge out from, or with the divine light. As it washes over, you see as they begin to emerge kind of out of the ground, or your very self. Hop on top, and boop, you begin to walk on over towards the crew.
I'm very proud in this moment. I'm just like taking my time, looking left and right. Yeah, we know.
You have him do a little horse trot. Sort of look down upon everybody except Sirius because he's massive.
Yeah, he's literally taller than the guy here. So
yeah.
Oh no! Attack on Titan.
Oh man! All right, what do you say, Ilva?
Have you guys finished relaying messages back and forth?
Yeah. You
Quite
want to
interesting.
join us?
Not really interested at the moment here. I'm more interested in just making sure that we're up and running. I was gonna take some of the new recruits here and look for some resources that we're in need of to help. As points to the temple, points to the farmland and food and stuff like that. So if anyone wanted to come, I suppose.
See Krelin step up to fly to Ilva's height on top of the boy. Who is the target?
Wildlife or pieces of wood is the target, Krelin.
Oh, pieces of wood.
You see Krelin slightly disappointed.
Maybe there'll be a wildlife that is worthy of your challenge that we could bring back.
Let's one hope.
I will cross my fingers that you have the opportunity to find your way.
You see Krelin look up. I'm still trying. Still trying. Now, which way?
If maybe searching for the animals in other plants is part of your quest, I can maybe help with it in some sort of expediency.
Yeah, that that works. Serious. But there would be some potential wildlife also being hunted for us to consume. I don't know if that.
That's fine. That's part of the
Oh,
life
perfect.
cycle. It's
Sweet. Wasn't too sure if what type of. Doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. If you're cool with it, I'm cool with it.
Well, okay, just please let me know when you're ready to disembark.
We'll be ready shortly. I think sooner the better. I will have. I think it is best to. We'll have some of the people keep watch or whatever while I think that we go, because we're more of a cohesive unit than others. So, Farmer, Phoebes, Zale.
I'm gonna be staying here. I have things to do.
People to see.
I also got things to do. And I pull out the scrying orb.
Most of my work has been completed for the time being.
If I may, I'll hold up a finger to Ilva. Farmer, there is something that I would like your ingenuity on, and I will take 10 feet of rope. I mean, not rope, chain, and the non-magical, the non-magical scimitar. So I would like to combine these, but one of my last memories was being hit with a weapon that I haven't been taught on, but would like to at least wield. That swooshing sound. It's the meteor hammer. This metal from this scimitar could be crafted and molded and made into the endpoint for this chain.
Are you suggesting this is something that is pressing enough for me to stay here?
Yes. Against your other priorities? Yes.
Out of character, I'd like to go.
So,
because yeah, I mean, I can get to it, but otherwise I'll just end up being the person that just stays here and crafts a bunch of stuff and builds a bunch of stuff.
But to be fair, you also need materials to go craft and build stuff, so this is a perfect opportunity to go grab it, because I think you guys are low or completely empty on materials right now.
So my answer really should be in character. This is most certainly something that I can accomplish. However, materials are going to be essential. I believe it is best for me to attend this meet, as there will be an opportunity to pick up the necessary materials to create what it is you are looking for.
this is good. I only got so far with wood sparring weapons with my training. I don't know what's necessarily needed. Please, I'd like to learn what's needed. Come along. Shall we? And I'll fly next to your book.
Zale or Phoebes, is there anything in particular while we're out that you're looking for that you may or may not want, or?
Real quick, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, my bad.
But you did.
Yep, I did it. I'm terrible at it. Sorry, you can continue.
Whole fucking roleplay mode, man. What the fuck?
So all right, I'm gonna back up a little bit.
No, Mego, it's okay. It's okay.
No.
Now you're already here.
I'm already made it awkward. Here,
I am
let's just
pro
return
shark.
back.
It's okay. Come on.
What the fuck does that mean? I don't even.
It's a Thierry saying. Come on.
Okay. Just so y'all heading out or something?
We were going to go look for some resources to bring back for the group.
Alright, so I had a couple things
The
that kind of not kind of a grocery list, not really. You might be interested. So, and you'll see as he pulls out his sort of book. Look, I've been sort of documenting a couple of creatures when it comes to these sort of lands. You guys mentioned a couple of things, but it's not much. But if you do find any of these creatures while you're out there, feel free to bring back a sort of piece or trophy. I'm looking to sort of redecorate this ship once I get it sort of up and running. I could pay you in a bit of gold, even though, again, it doesn't really mean much. But I'm sure you'll probably get some use out of it later.
Yeah, for sure. Did you write it down, or?
Yeah. I got a couple things. You'll see as he starts flipping through the pages. And I'm going to give you guys a list in a second. But I think you mentioned something about a purple worm. So if you find that, definitely love a trophy of that.
I don't think we want to run into such things.
Oh, I know, but just in the case that you do, you know. But anyways, a giant scorpion, that's another one. And I don't want a small one, I want like a big scorpion.
Of course, yeah, who wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if this ever even happens, probably like a boulette, you ever heard of it? Little land shark kind of deal.
Yep.
Yeah. A giant hyena, that might be something interesting. Also a kruthic. These nasty bastards, kind of sort of spider-like, but with these strange sort of mantis claws. You'll love them, and when I mean that, I mean you'll hate them. Last little thing for the dinos. I always want to see a triceratops or maybe a tyrannosaurus rex. So if you do happen to find them, then love that. But that's all I got. I mean, I guess if you ever see anything else that's like quite interesting, just shoot it my way, and I'll pay you a bit of gold for it.
Works for me.
All right, there you guys go. List is in the secrets chat.
Can I just give us a bounty?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
What the fuck? What kind of tutorial shit?
Hey, it's like, hey, you guys are going out. He's not. Go if you find this shit, give it to him.
Yeah, go find hyper dangerous animals to go like maybe take a picture of.
This new Pokemon Snap's really crazy.
Like you just see pictures serious, like oh my god.
Taking a picture is a very strong word for killing and decapitating them so we can have a trophy for their head.
Snapshot of death.
Snapshot of death.
Take a look at that list. He gave it to Elva.
Oh boy.
I'll look down at it, look up at them. Are there any non-monsters on this list?
No, there are no humanoids. Sometimes, though, Krillin, a monster is just as terrifying as a human or humanoid.
Yeah, they may be scary, but the justification for hunting them is...
I mean, Krillin, the Tyrannosaurus Slayer.
That almost has a nice ring to it.
We can work on the wording later.
I mean, fine, I'll take my quest back. Fuck you. Oh, man.
All right, and I go up 20 feet in the air, ready to go.
Yeah, Phoebes and Zale, anything in particular?
Bones.
Bones, gotcha. That's easy. Zale?
Not bones, I don't know, just anything's fine for me. I don't know.
Anything.
I'm going to regret saying that later,
Just like
aren't
some sand, you want
I?
some sand?
Oh, I can get some myself, but thank you
sure?
for the offer. Yes.
Because I'm going out, I can get some sand for you.
Thank you, that'd be lovely.
Also, Phoebes, if you don't mind, when we get back, whatever, I'd like maybe to sit down with you and we can talk about that entity thing that's been following us, and also if I could use your help with if you'd let me to use the scrying orb on someone.
We'll see.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing else, we're gonna head off.
All right. That being said, they're also out of game. One of the spirits at the beginning of the session, they did mention like whenever you do have all the other people, to go contact them if you ever want to look into trading materials and all that sort of stuff from before. So if you did want to get through that, you can contact them and call them up now, or you can do it when you get back later. Choice is yours.
I vote for when we get back.
Me too.
Sure.
If they give us materials now, then we may not have to hunt for certain things.
They're not giving us materials now.
Krelin is once again disappointed, and he'll fly back up, ready to go again.
Edema, are you using your steed as a mode of going to your destination faster? I'm sorry. I kind of worded that wrong.
Do you want to ride? Is what you're asking?
No, I think that just might be able to match your speed. That will benefit you more.
You have something that can benefit faster than this?
Well, not faster, maybe sane? I hope.
Sorry, serious. What are you asking me?
While shaking the Sheila.
Thank you, Sheila.
Oh, you just see a literal, like, from the top sky where the scales were mostly blue, you'll just see like a dark dark,
Purple.
very dark purple, and in the bottom just more like a teal.
Cool. Didn't know that was a thing.
The Shelly series is.
Okay, so we can't understand you when you're like that. Perfect. Just come along with that. You should match this our speeds anyway. Plus, Kruin's a bird, so we don't, he doesn't need to walk.
A bird.
I'll go over to Farmer and kind of put the head down and position the Mulford saddle.
All right. So, with that being said, let's mark this down. So, who is all going on this hunting expedition? Grab your tokens and place them here, and then who of the retainers are going?
So,
give me control of the Sheila.
All right. Yeah. Let me see if I can.
Onyx will go on Sheila, and Silthana will go with me.
Clawfoot Raptor. Configure permissions. Hold on 1 second. You're gonna have to repeat that, Ducky.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm taking Zale with me and Professor X.
What? What?
All right. So run me through that one more time.
So Onyx will be with Sheila after displaying the 8 that she rolled and has no control over him. And then Silthana will go with me.
Okay, you got it. And poor Fate, he's just chilling. He's like,
no, Fate was So Fate was instructed just to watch and oversee, as specifically watch, don't engage with anything.
Gotcha. All right. So, he's watching over this, like the oasis, or
the construction of it, and if there's any trouble, not to engage.
Okay. Gotcha. So while that's happening, that is everybody. You're not coming along, Spirit.
Danger for you, kid.
Okay, so as you all begin to travel, what is this looking like? Who is leading the charge when it comes to this sort of whole thing? What's the formation looking like? How are you guys doing this?
We got eyes in the sky, so we'll probably communicate that we're looking. So Krillin obviously overheard what we're looking for. So we're looking for materials, we're looking for food, looking for animals, anything in that regard. So basically, we're just following Kreelin's lead, essentially. And then,
Well,
following
I may suggest we could go out to a certain distance and to a point where we can maybe find more prolific, like, wildlife and stuff. I can just kind of start casting and we start actually locating shit.
Oh, you can do that while you're a raptor?
No, I'll just say, like, we'll get a cool distance out, I'll things back, then I can do it.
All right, so If that is the case, here's what I need from you, Kreelan. Make a perception check with advantage. This is to see your surroundings and try to judge if there are any areas that are worth investigating. 22. Alrighty. We got a couple things, Kreelan, so listen up. So, there are 2 major locations. This is like, again, sake of brevity as you're going throughout your travels. 2 locations that you can go to. One of which seems to have a lot, or this strange sort of, bits of sort of, oh god, how do you even explain it? It's like sort of, not necessarily vines, but sort of like, you know, tumbleweeds and all that sort of stuff, like kind of what they look like. Imagine those, but it's an entire sort of, not even a meadow, but an entire area filled with that type of stuff. On top of that, it is spiky in nature, surrounding this large bit of an area off to the side. There seems to be a couple of ruins, or not ruins, but more so a bit of destroyed and broken structures off to the side over there. But that is, for the most part, location 1. Very, very arid rock and this kind of sand off to the side. For location 2, there is a bit of actual water here, but it also seems to have several sort of destroyed, completely obliterated, or buildings, or what you could assume could have been buildings off to it. The water itself seems promising, and there does seem to be a little bit more greenery there. But, Kreelan, you would begin to notice as there are several figures standing about. Getting closer eye with your 22 on perception, it doesn't seem to be that they are alive individuals. They stand on 2 legs, but they are not, quote unquote, bandits or humanoids. That would probably be the most friendly from what you can tell. Alright. Those are the 2 locations that you see. On top of that, this is in general from your 22 on perception. You notice as those rolling sands, or that rolling storm from afar, it is approaching, and it is approaching fast. If you were to go out here, you'd want to make sure this sort of expedition is a quick one, or you would get caught in said sandstorm. So you can relay that to your likes of your party and decide, or so you guys can decide on which one you want to go to.
As I kind of survey that, I'll project that down to the party and just basically ask the question, do you want to do this fast? There's a storm approaching.
Oh, I should also say, the dried sort of rocky area, that place is slightly, is closer, but obviously it looks like it has less resources, or it looks a little bit more dangerous. The other one is further away. It has individuals there, whatever that may be, but it has also water from what you can tell.
Yep, I'll look down and ask him, do you want to do this fast? There's a storm approaching. Or do you want our value for our time?
Probably value, I would assume.
Right.
I can keep us safe until the storm passes if we get caught in it.
All right. Then I will, just like a plane, tilt my wings just a little bit towards the area where there was humanoids.
All right.
And water.
As you begin to do so, let's do this. Alrighty. You look over and about, and as you continue forth, traveling through this sort of forbidden expanse, going through the desert and more, Kreelan, you're the one leading the charge, make a survival check to make sure you don't get lost along the way. 13, you're good to go for the time being. As you continue sort of soaring about, eventually your travels take you towards another strange sort of area. You look around and about, but we'll describe what this looks like in just a moment. All right, let's go over back towards Zale and Phoebe. All right, let's throw it over towards Phoebe first. What were you trying to do, if anything, right now?
I go to my room.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
There's a weird man on the bed or a couch.
Yep. Hold on, gonna go grab them. Where All right. You walk inside, and Phoebe, who the fuck is this guy? But as soon as you see them, oh boy, this is gonna be awkward. Make your highest saving throw.
Should have came on that journey, hey.
Oh my god, there's two. There's two.
Oh god, there's two Phoebes. Oh no, she's too powerful.
Oh, there we go.
20? Oh boy. As you begin to look over towards this individual who's just kind of pretty much laying down, just kind of sleeping for a bit, kind of looking directly into a sort of wizard book, flipping through the pages and more. You look over towards them and immediately start having your head begin to almost start writhing in pain for a moment. For some strange reason, they look familiar, but you're not entirely sure. Visions, imagery begin to shift, and you start hearing swords swinging, clanging among steel and more. Screaming, fighting, yelling. Before you hear, what's wrong, Amon? Come on, let's go. Hurry up, you don't have time. Father Rakdos is gonna get angry at us. Before visions and imagery begin to sort of shift and fade. Not entirely sure what the hell that was about. Not entirely sure who this person is. Either just kind of laying in your house. But what do you say or do?
I grab a pillow and I throw it at him.
You grab a pillow and you sort of chuck it over towards him. Ow, what the fuck? Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you?
I'm Ezrin. I'm the person in Zale's head. Who are you?
You're not in Zale's head.
Yeah, I'm in this house. What about it?
It's my house.
Oh, well. Zale said I could live here for the time being. I'm not looking to stay. Don't even worry about that. Oh, boy.
I'm loving this Phoebe arc.
Oh god. Do you always throw pillows at your guests?
Most likely.
Fair enough. Kind of goes back to reading his book.
Do I know you?
Probably not. I'm supposed to know you're something. It's been a long hell.
Right. Well, you're not the only one.
Okay. Pretty much goes back to reading the book, unless you got anything else to say.
Just stare him down while I walk to my room. I tell Nuna to stay there on the table.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Just sort of staring at him.
Ezrin's
gonna look over as he has the book, kind of just like slowly peeking over, like, the fuck is going on? Why is that thing staring at me? He's gonna kind of wave. Nuna's just still staring at him menacingly. Alright, well that's happening. They're in a sort of heated standoff. Phoebe, what are you doing?
I go over to my little altar. I try to make myself comfortable. I light some candles.
And meanwhile, in the other room, summon a goddamn demon.
I put down the scrying orb on the table. And I'm going to try to scry on Grim Alice.
Alright, Grim Alice, what are you doing? So, as you cast the scrying spell due to the scrying sphere, they will make their wisdom saving throw, but they do so at a huge deficit. Alright, let's see.
Do they?
Ooh, you shouldn't have said shit. Oh god. All right, hold on.
I'm stalking.
I think they might still fail. To be honest. Let me make sure. Scrying, because they have like I think a -10 to this, so I think they still fail.
Well, did I give her the hair?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a big
Yeah,
determining
I don't think
thing.
I gave her the hair.
Oh no!
Natural 20 doesn't really matter at that point.
No, it does. It does. It doesn't auto succeed. That's only for attack rolls, unless I'm completely wrong.
I'm pretty sure I have the hair, Phoebes. Because we were gonna do it together.
Try again.
Yeah.
Does she need to have the hair at the time of casting?
She doesn't
true.
need it, but it helps out tremendously.
Oh right, yeah.
So, you don't have the hair then, correct?
No, I still have it. I
I
apologize.
think, yeah. I think
You're good. You're good. So from familiar, it'd be a -5 to the roll, so that means it would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17. Ah, damn. I think they would just barely succeed. If they didn't roll a nat 20, they would have failed. Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck this. God damn it. I'm so sorry.
I don't know how many times I can scry with that thing, because usually it's a spell and it takes some time.
Yeah, I've just ruled it where it's just once a day, pretty much.
Once a day.
Just every two sessions, pretty much.
Well, if I didn't have the hair, would I have really done that? I don't
It's up
think
to you. I'm fine with either
I
answer.
wanted to do it with the hair.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, because we did it before and we scried, but then we like retconned
tell
it,
you
but we still
what.
had like the
I'll tell you what, I
conversation
got
of
you
meeting it.
guys. All right, here's what I need. We can maybe retcon it, but we got to make some intelligence check to see if your characters were smart enough to or remember to give it to us.
Oh,
All right, both of you roll intelligence checks. Yeah, I need both of you to make a 15 or roll a 15 or higher. I'll give you a chance, but hey.
I mean,
it ain't
I'm
high.
pretty sure I would guidance myself at least. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh god, nope.
nope.
What about,
Oh,
I don't know how
God.
to actually roll without me.
Nah, you got to both roll 15 or higher. Nah.
Oh, we both had to. Okay.
Nah. So with that, you kind of just like it's funny, Phoebe. It's like you sit down towards the scrying sphere, you get ready to conjure the spell, and then you look over. He's like, huh. Look to see Ilva sort of soaring off in the distance. Oh fuck! I forgot the hair.
But I didn't do it. So
You
I still
didn't do
have to
it.
try.
You didn't do it.
Okay.
All right.
She's just running after.
No, I'm not gonna run after me.
She's in her flip flops. Fuck! Hold on.
Imagine Ezra just like sitting there reading his book and all I hear is in the walls.
Do you actually scream that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh gosh. You'll see as Ezra's like, oh shit, what the fuck? He looks over towards Nuna. I think she's having a little bit of trouble in there. You may want to go check on her. Just staring intensely. He's make a persuasion check. Oh god, he's not that good at it. I guess he is today. I'm coming! You'll see his Nuno's gonna run over and sprint off to the side.
No,
Is everything okay? I heard
I'm
screaming.
fine. It was just me being annoyed. It's fine. Go back. Back now.
Are you sure? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh, okay.
And she's gonna walk out, play it off, play it cool, continue to stare menacingly.
It was okay.
Ezra can't understand that. Ezra's gonna just he's gonna walk outside. He's gonna go find Zale. Nuda's gonna yell at, "Hey Phoebe, he's leaving!"
Follow him.
Oh my god.
She's gonna go covert ops. She's gonna make a stealth check to start following him. 4. She's not very stealthy, but she believes she is. She very much believes so. And with that, That's what happening. Phoebe, are you doing anything else in here? Or you, what else are you trying?
Yeah, I want to try something weird, something
Alright.
wacky.
We love
like
weird.
weird?
We
You like
love wacky.
Do I have any idea what my ex looks like?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. One
There's a
moment.
tail. Oh wait.
One moment,
He has
please.
no horns, blonde hair. Oh, you didn't mean recent. I'm sorry.
I need to go find old stuff. Old stuff I haven't looked into for a long, long while. And I need to see if I have it handy. And if I don't, I'll have to go look it up on Pinterest again. But I remember exactly what they look like. That shit is burned in my brain.
Were they super attractive?
You'll see.
That's a no.
It was a giant snake.
I was with them, of course they were super attractive. What the fuck?
I mean,
well,
for
you-
old status.
But you could have been the pretty one out of the two.
Where would it be? Okay, so it'd be like here. I'm sure. Okay, they would maybe be under NPCs. Here we go. Are they here? I'm looking. I'm
so just
All right.
suspense.
Damn it! They're not here.
Who are they?
Fuck!
Suspense. It's
God
killing
damn
me.
it.
Oh
Imagine what I
God,
feel like right
humanity.
Oh god. All right. I don't have it, so I'll have to look it back up on
Wow.
Pinterest. But all right.
Show
if you
us,
want,
show
however,
us.
Oh,
make
no. His image.
as you're trying to sort of think back to what they look like, what is going on in Phoebe's head to try to rekindle or try to understand and try to
rekindle.
forcefully remember what the hell this person looked like.
She would try to at least remember what she does remember at first. So, like, maybe smells, sensations,
Here it is.
rooms, experiences. And from there, she would go on.
As you begin to do so, haha, I'm that powerful, I found it. You
Show us the.
try to understand and try to remember as much as you possibly can. Remembering senses, remembering smells. Make a perception check for me, Phoebe.
Oh man. Oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god.
15.
Okay.
Not bad. You begin to start thinking back towards anything that you can possibly remember, anything that stood out. And as you begin to do so, for some strange reason, you just keep thinking back towards a tavern. Every time you try to think of something else, all your memories, all your visions begin to continue returning back towards this area. Remember hearing laughter. Remember hearing sort of screaming, jovial nature. But you also begin to remember the clanking of metal, the clanking of armor, even. As this is sort of happening, you look and you see as armed soldiers are walking towards you. You notice as they are adorned in heavy plate mail armor, a sort of kind of bronze-ish hue. The helmets amongst them, it completely covers their face as they have these sort of scimitars at their side. A couple of cloaks, but these individuals are very well-esteemed warriors. But as they walk over towards you, begin to immediately start grabbing as you try to fight and resist. And you look over and you see someone watching. Make another perception check.
Oh my god. No.
You got this.
I want this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
15. As you begin to fight or try to sort of get away from these individuals as they're trying to almost grab you, almost putting you into shackles for a brief moment. You see as they're sort of trying to push and force you, escort you out of this tavern, and you look over and you see several individuals off to the side. One in particular, but we'll get to them last. You look to notice as they are surrounded by a turtle individual. Actually, nope, they wouldn't be surrounded by him. I'll retcon that. You see as they're surrounded by 2 Warforged individuals, as well as a small red red sprite. A sort of dark-skinned mage who seems to have a book and a sword at their hand. These individuals, similar to the ones from the red triangle mark, the ones of Zaman, Korra, Gore, as well as another individual you do not know of. But you see as they are surrounding one individual, and they're looking with a bit of confusion towards you, and also towards this woman off to the side, as you see. Oh boy. Well, here. I'll get it so chat can actually see.
And Ducky.
And Ducky. Alright, fine. Just for you, Ducky. I gotcha. Character, NPC, bam, bam, bam. I had their old art, but when I cleared out the files and all that stuff, then their art got deleted with it. Boop, and boop. And come on, load Foundry, I believe. There we go. Select file, sick nasty.
The suspense.
I'm sorry! Alright. You look over towards them and they seem to have long black hair with a bit of scale sort of forming up amongst their neck, their shoulders, their cheek, and more. They are adorned in this sort of gold and almost, not necessarily veil, but sort of bits of jewelry off to the side. Their earrings are magnificent. Very ostentatious, but you see this individual.
Oh.
Wait, she's hot!
Oh
Man, she looks like she could fuck up a bitch too.
Hold on, put that. Hey, wait, put that in this chat. I want to save that for later.
No! Oh my
No!
god! There you go.
No!
Yeah, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm sorry.
But, Phoebe, with that, you begin to look over towards this individual. What do you do?
I'm going to slowly start walking over and then just start going faster and faster and then completely full speed just run towards the person.
As you begin to try, you try to sort of move and force yourself free, but you begin to still see as the individuals are not allowing you to get or to walk away from them and walk towards this individual. You see as you're being pulled out from the likes of this tavern by force. You see as they look towards you, and they just have a simple smirk amongst their face. They laugh a little bit and turn towards the Voden Knights. As this begins to occur, as you're being pulled from the tavern, you look around and about as you sort of, for some strange reason, you're almost just kind of like in the sense of a toddler where, you know, it's like, oh, they kind of like try to drop down to the ground, doing literally anything possible, using all of their weight to try to force themselves free. But regardless, you'll see as the individuals just pick you up and begin to continue off, leaving this tavern, leaving this strange village, city, or wherever it may be. And Phoebe, I have news. You, my friend, Raven, have gained a significant amount of your memories at this point. You know of the scene in a strange dungeon. You know of what your lover looked like in the past. But now, it's time to give everybody context. Airing live, so next week, Sands of Sin, the campaign playing out Phoebe's backstory, will go live. Featuring the Voden Knights of the past.
Oh my god.
The original group of Valley of Dreams. And with that, that is where we'll have to end today's session.
Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
It's time to get context, fellas.
Let's fucking go. Raven MVP. Raven MVP.
So it has been revealed. Some of you guys knew this for the longest, but that is right. It was Phoebe was the individual whose backstory was played out at the beginning of Soulbound and the likes of Sands of Sin. It's time for some tea. Oh boy, you get to see. It's time for a watch party, guys. Watch party. Woo! Watch party. Let's go. Let's go.
We literally just talked about this yesterday.
I was like, damn, man, if only I could know what the fuck happened with Phoebe and why they hate her and shit. Like, oh, look, what a coincidence.
Oh boy. So granted, I will let you know, Phoebe, like on what information you know. You don't know all of this. This is more so just it's an appropriate time for where I can share it now. You know. But oh boy. This is also, I should say, the likes of the Sands of Sin campaign is going to be exclusive on YouTube because I can't re-upload it on Twitch because the VODs are. I saved all the VODs on purpose. I mean, I can't really do reruns and also restream. That's very, very weird. So we're gonna go on YouTube for that one. Okay, well, thank y'all for playing and more. Also, I guess I should just to sort of sate your appetite for when we come back. This is what the map will look like for when you guys are going on your little adventure and hunt. Off to the side. This is what you guys
Take a photo, quick!
There are some individuals who are on the map that I have not revealed, but yeah, this is what this map looks like.
Fuck.
Dibs on the sword.
Oh boy, yeah.
Dibs on the skull.
Dibs on the skull. So,
can I get something?
Dibs on it all.
All
no,
right,
fuck
guys.
that. I get the cactus.
I'll be right back, y'all. Be right back. Okie dokie. Well, thank y'all for watching all that good stuff. You guys have been fantastic as usual. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Go like the video on the YouTube side of things. Go check up on the VOD as it's gonna go live pretty much right after we end stream, and check out all that good stuff. I don't have any announcements besides, hey, we won't be having sessions this week, or excuse me, next week or tomorrow. So we'll be picking back up when we go back towards the Ascent, when we come towards pretty much a boss fight. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% sure it's gonna be a boss fight. So we got a lot of stuff to plan for. It's gonna be ridiculous. Oh god. So Sands of Sin, I haven't decided because I didn't expect this to go or the session to go this way, but I haven't decided exactly what day or time the campaign will be aired, but you can expect it next week. We will try to do it. I kind of want to do a watch party sort of thing, so I don't know if I'll do it the week when we're on break or if I want to do it the when I get back, like on that Monday or so. We'll see. But it's going to be basically a series that's going to be live on our off days. I think we're going to probably have it on Tuesdays or something for the time being. So yeah, so that way we have like a week, every single day of the week is a soul-bound game. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.